There are 3 of these ancient artifacts. They are known as the Divine Flowers. As he's talking about this, you see him kind of unconsciously fiddling with a ring on his finger. Yes, I do believe I heard there was a criminal from the ship being sent up to speak with the king. May the trial for Philda Isilenion begin. Dr. Malik Rowe here. I would like to grant him my blessing to try and figure this situation out. And if he is unable to, then she will be returned here and will face the ultimate punishment.
Philda.
Yep.
Do you want to try it?
Try what?
This last ritual is a healing ritual.
And this large healing bubble surrounds Philda. Her hair's all grown back, all of her scratch marks from clawing at herself and everything are all healed. And she steps down and she's like, Am I better? Do you think it would be alright if I tried to sleep?
The moment that I see this or hear a scream, I'm gonna inject her with
A sedative?
Yeah.
You see a woman in the middle of the street. She seems petrified in fear at what she's witnessing before her. And the angel turns around and looks at her. It screams one last time, and as it does, it rapidly disintegrates into this funneling tube of dust and shoots into her mouth. The woman stands back up and turns to look at where you guys are, and you see Philda Isilenion.
I pull out my gun.
I've foreseen this happening, that you would want to kill me, because I have some monster living inside of me.
If you die, what happens?
I haven't died before, how would I know?
I shoot her.
You should not have done that! A gateway appears. She is going to dash into it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mischief Check, the Rise of Steam. Last time, our party fought Theron Thunthilia, I don't remember his last name, in an epic battle alongside all their companions. They took massive damage, and nearly all went down, but there were some heals that were cast. And then right at the end of last episode, the Theron disintegrated Edvard Perurzi. He is now a pile of dust on the ground. And then out of the sky came a fallen angel, which then stabbed Theron through his chest, instantly killing him as well. So now, where we left off, where we're jumping back in here, you guys are going to be fighting the fallen angel. Before that,
ready to action.
This is the finale of the first season of Mischief Check, The Rise of Steam. And I have a gift for you guys that I got made a little while ago.
Is it a miniature of Jacob without a shirt?
That's the party.
Jacob?
Oh my god! No freaking way.
That's sick.
Oh, Ethan?
Dr. Malik and Crook.
No way. Oh,
that's
my
awesome.
Goodness.
Very powerful.
Johnny?
Hey!
Let me see Johnny. Let me see Johnny. Let me see. I haven't seen it.
That's phenomenal.
Very accurate. Very accurate.
That's
Lachlan and Mirari.
Oh,
that's
awesome.
So good.
R.I.P.
No way.
R.I.P.
Hummus and
awesome.
Oh, that's sick.
very
Where's
powerful.
the...
And then Alfonso and Malone.
Oh,
I love how we all have our buddies.
sweet.
Except
Oh, the mirror. That's sick.
oh, the mirror.
That's sick.
He's got the liquor.
That's
Oh
sick.
man, that's awesome.
It's
Like the anime style.
That's so sick.
This is going on the family fridge.
This is going on the thing.
It really is. Mine too.
Hey, man.
Freaking way.
Dad would be like,
Well, I'm
"What's
gonna
this?"
put them. I have digital
Still showing it
copies.
to the camera.
Malone.
But yeah, I
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Noah.
no
sir.
problem.
It's nice
I
printed too.
Yeah,
I got them printed at Walgreens.
Bro.
At Walgreens, nice.
Yeah.
I'm a Walgreens fan because
I wanted to get one of Michael Mouse made, but I just didn't have the time
No,
or
it's
the money
fine.
to get it made in
I
time.
prefer this anyway.
Did you draw this?
These?
No.
I know. I'm joking.
I
He
love
did.
Michael Mouse, but I prefer my babies. Oh, this is great.
That is awesome.
Thank you,
Who's gonna be
Noah.
looking
Thank
at
you,
this?
This is awesome.
Lachlan and Maroy, I love that one too. That one's so good.
I know, because I like personalities. amazing as well.
Yeah, I tried to give her enough information to
Man's is
try and get their personalities in there. It's like I want them to be back to
That's
back.
wild.
I told her I
Tommy.
wanted them to be like in the mirror and like you could see him holding the liquor and then he wasn't. He had this like the cigarette in his mouth.
Same artist.
Same artist.
She needs a shout out. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah, absolutely.
so
Shout out to the
Artist.
artist.
I don't know her handle. Let me grab her handle real quick.
Please do. I think it's like
I'm gonna put her in the
Group
Holly and
description,
Fitz or
obviously.
something. She needs a vocal shout out too. She's
Absolutely.
She's
Yes,
really.
absolutely.
She's got a straight up assault rifle.
I know that is not like a
love
musket or
it.
something.
I
It's
love
like
it.
Straight up,
know,
just chaotic.
That's very.
Somehow.
That's very. Johnny.
Yeah, shout
What
out
is
to
it?
Anastasia P. I'll put her little handle up on the
She's
screen
great.
and also
Love her.
a link to
She's
her
great.
Fiverr page in the description. She did make all of the art, including the fallen angel that you guys saw last week.
Nice.
So yeah. So jumping back into combat, we are going to be starting off where we were in the initiative order. The fallen angel technically just took a turn to kill Theron, so we're going to jump in with Kruk going first here. Kruk. Kruk can do some heals, I guess. So that's probably what he's going to do. Kruk's going to use Mass Healing Word, just like everybody else has been doing. And he's going to heal. He can do 11 health as well. He's going to give it to Dom, Aletha, Badap. Has Dr. Malik taken damage?
Yep, I've taken a lot.
He's going to give Dr. Malik,
I've healed a decent amount too.
Wilbert, and Michael Mouse.
And me. And me? He said not.
How much
11?
is he giving to us?
You said 11?
I didn't say novel.
No, I think.
No, you said 11.
11 health, yeah.
Oh. I'm not bloodied anymore.
I'm
not
back up
bloody
there.
anymore either.
I'm almost
You
back.
were never bloodied.
This is why I suggested
know.
you guys bring Badap with you.
We did. We have 3 years.
No.
I brought him.
It was
I regret
solely
bringing him.
Jacob's
Yeah.
decision to bring him.
I said
Everyone
at first
else-
Tony the
I
Tiger,
said
but everyone's like,
bring
no,
him.
bring
Maybe you
Badap.
did.
So I was
Maybe
like,
you did.
fine.
But a lot of people
Secondly,
were saying
Johnny's
no.
fault.
You're welcome. So Aletha and Dom are almost back up after all these heals.
Yeah, I'm almost up back up too. So
Oh, and then Badap got heals too.
the attrition, their spell slots.
Yeah, we might get out attrition.
Okay. All right, bet. Do everyone healed? So that's going to be Badap's turn. That's going to bring us to Wilbert.
That was Crux.
Or, sorry, Kruk's turn. Wilbert.
Okay.
I got Badap on the brain.
Yeah, it's still haste.
For that brain.
Is the
Yes.
you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space provided the target is no more than one size larger than. Okay, I assume he is more than one size.
Yeah,
larger
how,
than-
what?
Yeah, I'm going to say that the fallen
Huge.
angel's large.
Well, that would be.
So what am I? Am I?
that
You're
one
medium.
size.
Am I what?
You're medium.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, I'm medium.
Yeah, you're
technically?
medium.
Okay,
Yep.
I was
no
curious.
more than one. No more than one.
So you're
size
good.
Larger. You're good.
If he's one size larger than
You can still push him.
Oh, I guess I can push this thing.
You can push a lot.
If I-
You're a big boy.
Up to one size higher than you.
2,000 pounds.
Should we clarify that I'm not naked? If someone
No,
just
if
tunes
they
into this episode,
if they missed last episode where we clarified,
Then shame on them.
Shame on them. You have to watch.
Wait,
You have to watch
hold
the
the
prior
mini
episode.
episode.
He
You
might be naked. You have to watch the prior episode to find out.
You have to watch every
Yeah.
episode of
You
the
get
series.
2
so far.
episodes.
Yeah, if you
of
miss,
me
even a
shirtless.
single episode, you won't understand
You
why
won't get
he's
the
naked.
lore of why Jacob's naked.
Yeah.
Oh, why I'm
It's only 40 episodes, approximately an hour to 2 hours each. Come
Shame on you.
Yeah, come on.
There's a very poetic reason why you're naked. I think.
I'm not naked.
Oh, you're naked.
Spoil it!
Yeah, no, you're naked.
He's not.
Oh my gosh, she's naked.
not.
It's just cold. It's just cold in here.
Open that button. Wilbert is
that
a
button.
little naked.
I'm not saying naked.
But he
Hey, what
is.
you doing?
Type 2 funny. This is what I'm
Type
talking
Type 2
about.
funny.
No, wait.
More and more, I know.
What's type 2 funny? We'll explain later.
We'll explain later.
So, what are you gonna do while you're
Watch.
naked?
Watch.
Well,
Type 2 diabetes.
I'm still raging, so I'm gonna reckless attack with
I thought
both
so.
of my attacks.
With your warhammer?
With my warhammer.
Alright, is he still hasting?
Yeah, I know. 3 attacks.
How long does haste last?
10 rounds.
Is it concentrate?
I've made my concentration.
Okay.
Oh my Landa.
Yep.
All right, bet.
Okay.
Actually critted.
Nice.
So
We're not unfair.
But that was last session.
first
Last
roll is a 8 plus 4.
12.
12. Does that hit the fallen angel?
You have
No, it
advantage.
does not.
You have advantage. You
On
recognize.
all of them?
He's got an AC.
Oh yeah, it's my first.
He's got an
first
AC.
Oh yeah, you're right.
This
First
thing
attack.
is the most
First attack.
dexterous creature you've ever laid your eyes on.
All right, no dex saves. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, 12. Doesn't hit.
You've seen this thing move.
Yeah.
It's moving to the grooving.
That's a crit fail.
Or one?
Just win.
Yeah, I just get 2 crit fails in a row.
I give you the lucky.
That's a 7 plus 4.
With advantage? Those were all with advantage?
No,
No,
I thought
the
you just
first
first.
one only
The
gets
first one.
advantage.
That was
I
just
crit
first.
failed for my
Dang,
advantage,
so all
I-
3 of your attacks miss. It just... like after images, you swing through after images of
I'm
this
sorry,
thing.
guys. Wait, does that mean I lose my rage because I didn't make contact?
No, you can use your bonus to keep it up.
Oh yeah, bonus.
Yep.
I used my bonus to keep my rage.
Yeah, basically, that's what you do. You just keep like.
I guess you could say he's got a raging bonus.
So funny!
Said you've got a raging
I don't get it.
bonus.
I actually thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Luke, what do
I
you
liked that
I
one.
was. I'm just being a
All right, now it is Alfonso, or dare I say, Malone? Does Malone want to?
So
Well,
I
just get
think
shoot
I
me
think
instead
the
of
instant that
following
this thing comes into view, Alfonso / Malone is gonna go fuck. And each time he says it, he's gonna switch between Alfonso and Malone. I'm gonna do a roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a roll.
Which one it
Roll
lands on?
All right, what do you
That's
think?
fair.
Upper half for Malone?
Upper
or
half.
I think upper
11
half
to
for
20.
Malone. I think it's poetic that Malone would be here to fight this thing because it killed his best friend and it killed him.
Could be a
so?
different one.
I think so.
Think he's gonna force
be
it?
different.
All right.
Could be.
Malone's here.
Think I should roll for it?
It's up to you, bro.
You should be
It's your
Malone.
character.
It's definitely filled it.
Definitely.
I think.
Kill this big BB.
What are they
Nope.
filming?
I saw that from a mile away. You knew that? I could have told you that.
I'm gonna say.
Long before it was revealed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
I knew that.
1 to 15
Malone.
or 1 to 14 Malone.
Not sure.
1 to
He's
14
gonna roll a
Malone.
17, calling it now.
18.
11.
All right, he's Malone.
He's Malone.
Malone. He's
Bring
Malone.
Malone.
Free Malone.
Charles, you son of a bitch!
He's already drunk.
I think maybe I already drunk. I think if we take like an account of all times Malone speaking, like half of his words are swear words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking like
pretty
actual
much.
speaking, like
Yeah.
actual.
Wildly offended
Yeah.
every time he
And half of those are the F word.
And yet he has 18 charisma.
He does have
He's
wrist.
so eloquent.
He does have
His
wrist.
swag.
It just.
All right.
I love the way he curses.
Bless me, Malone.
I do too.
All right.
Curse me.
Malone's move.
Shoot me.
Malone's move. Finally. Malone is going to centered on him. So who's the 4 like closest to me, or the 3 closest to me?
Dom,
two.
Alifa, and Badap.
All right, Dom, Alifa, and Badap. Malone is going to cast House of Cards.
Nice. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
What is it?
House of Cards.
You want to describe it, bro?
House of Cards. He's going to put his hand down on the ground, and cards are going to extend out and make an entire house that is 30 feet on a side. Let's see.
I thought it was gonna be like a
literally,
metaphor for something.
literally a house of cards.
Literally a house of
Very
cards.
literally.
2 floors, 30 feet on a side. We now have a fortress with us 4 in it,
Mm-hmm.
2 floors.
with very fragile cards, but still cover.
2.5 bathrooms.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
How big is it? Like 20 feet? By
30 feet per
30 by
side.
30?
It's a square.
I don't think that's 30 by 30.
Is that 30 by 30?
Yeah, it's
Close.
probably 40 by 40.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna take up the whole map. It's just.
I'm gonna try to get as many people in here as I can.
Everybody get in this.
Is
Everybody
it
get
8
in this
inches?
very fragile house.
40 by 40.
It'll protect you.
Give me a little smaller one.
I would like to be in your house,
Nope,
please.
I don't know if
Square.
there is a smaller square
Let
than
me in the
that one,
house.
That one, I
Let
see
me
one.
in.
but it's too small. Maybe not.
Nope. This is
Perfect. All right, so there's the House of Cards.
Yeah.
House of Cards, baby.
Honestly, I think it might also be able to house Bibbo and Noggle if you wanted it to.
I think it might, yeah.
House me.
All right, they're
Or does
housed.
it have to be centered on you?
housing? I'll
Let me
take it.
see. Well, I can move a little bit too.
True.
Let's see.
Oh, now you're not gonna remember where they were. Oh.
Yeah, you edit center.
You edit center. It has 3 floors with 10-foot high
Is that a
ceilings.
basement?
3.5
So it's a 30 by 30 cube.
Yeah.
Now I can't shoot.
So we can't shoot through
So
it.
it's
though.
centered on him.
Shoot him.
Oh.
Just a
So
house
he's gonna
appears.
move. Do you want to move toward? Where do you want to move, bro?
Do you want to stay still or do you, would you
back a bit,
move?
you could get Bibbo and Noggle in this.
Well, Noggle's already got cover behind it. Bibbo,
Noggle doesn't even have a line of sight behind you. If you put him in it, then he'll be on top. And then he'll have.
Okay, yeah, and then he'll get the sniper shots. Okay, yeah, I'll move back
Because he's a good
a
shot.
bit so I can
do it
get.
there.
so I can
get
get-
an angle.
You missed every.
I've hit one.
The one
I've
shot
hit
you
one
took.
time. Once out of.
Okay.
I'll be right at the center.
He has to be at the center.
Oh, so
No.
over there.
I think
Yep.
that rings.
Why
Oh, yeah, there.
It's like-
Moving. That's
All
cool.
these cards coming up.
Dope.
I
You
love
want to do a
dope.
bonus action?
pretty
Bonus
dope.
action.
Section. Build
I'm not
another
sure.
house.
Build another one.
Another one.
Build a wall.
Another.
Just put
Build
the
a cart.
angel
A
in the
wall
house.
of cards.
Masculine word like everybody else has
Bonus
done.
action to make
Actually,
a
you can't do
garage.
that, never mind.
Bonus action to make a wall.
Build it.
All right, what thing's gonna do?
Build
for
the
bonus
wall.
action?
Bardic Inspiration.
Build it, and they will
Yeah.
come.
And they will pay for it.
We should build
They
a
will
wall.
come.
It'd be beautiful
And make
wall.
the fallen angel pay for it.
Build
Make
it.
the fallen angel pay for
Choose
it.
one creature within
Make
60
the fallen
feet.
angel pay.
I'm gonna give. Even though I'm pissed off at him, I'm gonna give Wilbert Bardic Inspiration.
Why are you pissed off at Wilbur?
Because Malone and I get
We
ours.
just
We
fought
yeah, we
multiple
did.
times.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
But you're the
Is there
closest to
a
the
ring
fallen
for him
angel.
for Corp? I want to
Malone must be ecstatic that Edvard's dead.
He has no idea.
Yeah,
well, I guess he
I
would
mean,
know.
they
What does
know.
Bardic
Yeah.
Inspiration
He does
do
know.
for
You
me?
get a D8.
What is that?
You get a plus a D8 to any D20 check, but you only get it once, so you have to
But-
choose wisely.
But you
But
can.
if you fail the check,
you get the
you get
D8.
it back.
can do it
because I have
after.
unfailing inspiration.
Yeah. So.
So
But you
I-
but,
you
but-
just
so
literally
once
try.
you use it and it succeeds, you don't get to use it ever again.
Okay.
But
I'm
you,
sure Malone will keep giving
But
me
you can wait until
I'm
see it.
Make sure you use it on your.
He's like,
Time, Wilbur time.
All right, so that's gonna bring us to Dom,
Mr. Cologne.
the one, the Colone.
Dom Corleone.
Dom sees
Corleone.
Edvard and Theron fall. Now he's on the top of this freaking tower.
He, has
He doesn't necessarily have to be on the top,
He could be on the bottom.
or
Let's
on,
say this
on any of the
inspiration.
floors.
He's the Wicked Witch.
Hey.
His heels poking out from
yes,
the base of the.
more rings.
I was really hoping we'd do a long rest at some point with Malone, and I could make us a house of cards, like out in the wilderness.
Yeah. So don't give him.
He didn't earn that one. He didn't earn
that
I
one.
earned it.
No, he didn't.
Always.
Oh no.
He's going to. Dom's just gonna go, Theron, and then he's going to cast Fireball at this creature that just killed his.
Aim behind him.
behind it, right?
Yeah, behind.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
Okay.
Hit.
He actually he misses.
Baldur's Gate thing.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate. He just misses, burns the whole house.
It is a DC 15 Dex save, so
No, it's dexterous.
the angel has to roll in that one. That is not to hit.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Nope.
That's cocked.
Nope.
Nah, yeah, no. I got a 31.
Half damage.
So half damage on 5d8, right?
68.
68. Thank
Seven
you.
actually. I
68
trust you.
damage.
We don't need
Man,
it.
that's
We
so
don't
much
need it. It's
damage.
behind her.
Yeah.
That's not a fireball.
Are we?
That's like a.
Hurricane.
Actually, he's gonna upcast it, so it's gonna do 78.
That was right.
78 damage is a lot of damage.
Level 4 fireball.
78 damage.
70.
240.
Oh, it's d6, it's not d8. Oh no, it's 8d6. So it's gonna be 96.
96.
96 damage is a lot of damage. Anyways.
Can you not jokingly make the jokes that I
Can you not jokingly make the joke?
Can you not jokingly make a joke?
Can you just
If I'm
not
gonna make a joke,
exist?
I want you to make
Whoa.
a serious joke.
Thanks.
Okay.
I just lost my D6.
Classic.
What do you like?
Wanna-
You want these three? You want these three?
Here's a. Never mind.
Thanks.
There is
One.
another one.
38 half, so 19 damage. Not,
That's alright.
but better than nothing.
Damage is damage. Wow.
I'm gonna attack the DM.
Break the fourth wall.
Warhammer.
That brings us to the one and only Piggle himself.
Piggle.
I shoot.
Steady aim.
Where are
Wait,
you?
let me guess.
Where are you?
You're gonna shoot at him.
Yes.
Where's Noggle? Like right here?
On top.
Are you on the roof?
Yep.
Okay, we got right here.
Because I got a yoink 'em.
Do rogues not get extra attack?
Never.
Never.
It's a
But they're
So he literally just every round just one attack done.
yeah, it's supposed to be like Nova damage though.
Yeah.
You build it up and he can one shot anybody. At higher levels eventually. So
If he makes his shots.
if he makes a shot, the whole
He,
point is
he gets
to get the rogue in
advantage.
position.
24.
24 to hit will hit,
Bring. 66.
and it's gonna be sneak attack damage.
66 plus 4. That's 14 on that roll. Oh, wait. And then 3 sixes again. So 14 plus 18.
No way.
36 damage.
Insane, dude.
14 plus 18 plus 4.
36 damage.
Yeah.
One of the
I
cards
think-
rustles a little bit.
Yeah. 36 damage is crazy.
That's
Beautiful.
Amen.
Nicely done, John.
Yeehaw. Extra attack.
That's
No,
gonna
that's why
bring
you
us to Alifa's turn.
Is he dead?
It's bloody.
It's not. It's
is he
not
dead?
bloody dead.
it's not
either.
bloody. It's not
bloody.
bloody.
I get extra, do I get an extra attack?
No, you don't.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing that Johnny does. He goes,
Dude, Johnny.
That is true.
Look in the camera and do it. No, this
I don't know, I'm always looking at this. I don't know. I'm doing it more like Noah, unfortunately. It's gotta be natural. I can't
It's
just.
whatever you
yeah,
ask him.
yeah,
Try to
that's
make
fair.
it. It's different.
That's
Yeah.
When I met.
What's
when I,
Alifa doing?
I was waiting for that bit. But Alifa
There you go.
is going to throw out not 3 beetles, but
4
4
beetles.
That's one
because she
too many.
John,
leveled
Paul,
up.
George, and Ringo.
I don't get it.
Oh,
And
I get it, because of the dead guys.
they have a new
Some of them are
infusion
still
in them as well.
Classic.
So these 4 beetles are gonna fly off of this roof and crawl up onto this fallen angel. It's gonna like try and like flick them off and like get them off of it, and they are going to explode. Each of them dealing 2d10. Well, it's gonna roll dexterity saving throws for this, but max damage will be 2d10 each. That's technically correct. Yeah, passes the first one, passes the second one, passes the third one, and passes the fourth one.
Kind of disrespectful.
So it's going to be 8d10 halved, which is still going to be a lot of damage.
I don't understand.
48 damage halved, so it's going to be 24 damage on this thing.
Nice.
As these
much
beetles
damage
explode. Ouch! It's a good amount of damage. And they're actually also going to do +1 damage each because they are now radiant. And when they explode, it is going to temporarily blind the fallen angel for I believe it's until the end of its next turn. Let me check. As a reaction, immediately after being hit, the wielder can expend 1 charge and cause the attacker to be blinded until the end of the attacker's next turn. So she's going to use one of her 4 charges she has on this to blind it.
Oh my gosh.
Unless they succeed in the Constitution saving throw. So they got to beat a DC 15 con save. It has a +7 to con saves.
Oh.
That's a 19 on the die, so it is not blinded. All right, that brings us now to Michael.
Michael! Mikey's gonna pull up to this
Say
fallen
Mike Rowe?
angel. Mike Rowe. Isn't that Ethan's character's name?
Dr.
The
Mike Rowe.
dirty jobs?
Dr.
Okay.
Mike Rowe.
Dr. Mike.
He's gonna pull up.
Oh, you think you're so big and strong, Filda? If that is your real name? Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm a big, strong guy, too.
And he's gonna cast Giant's Might on himself as a bonus action. And he's going to become a larger creature. He's going to become a large creature, so he's going to
going
be eye
toe-to-toe.
level with this thing.
Well, no, you're going from small to medium, aren't you?
If you are smaller than large, you become large.
That's
Yes.
crazy. You have
He's
advantage
here.
on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yeah.
So I just see Michael just grow.
Same
You
thing.
see,
I'm pretty big too. Here we go.
What?
And
Oh, hail the mouse!
Michael's he's gonna be swanging.
Huh? Can't say that.
Swanging that
You
thing.
cannot say that.
Swang that thing.
He's gonna
swanging.
swang that thing.
Come on, Mikey.
The long sword. That is
Make
cocked,
sure you do the extra
unfortunately.
damage for being.
I know.
big
There were
boy.
a couple things I missed on my last turn. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, cool.
You have an extra attack.
I
Right?
have an
not
extra attack, which I will swing. 25 to hit.
That will also hit, believe it or not.
Beautiful. So
What
I'm
the-
gonna roll my my 2 d8s plus 4 slashing. 11.
Huh?
21 damage. I'm gonna deal 21 slashing damage to this bad boy. This bad creature. I don't want to. I'm
What
gonna
the-
stop talking.
We're gonna say it's agender.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What did I say? 20,
21. I wasn't listening to the damage.
21.
25.
25 damage total
Yes.
Yeah.
for
Total
both hits.
for both hits. Total.
Okay, 25 damage. Bet
Then I'm gonna action surge
as you should.
and be swanging again.
You don't get bonus actions back with action surge,
No.
right?
No.
But you do get 2 more attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, I get 2 more.
Get
attacks.
full action to do whatever you want.
7 times.
24 to hit.
Last I checked, that hits.
25 to hit.
Yes.
That one's not gonna hit. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, he did it again.
Yeah. And didn't get yelled at this time.
All right, that's
6 on the first one. 8 on the second. That's 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 damage on the second. Schwang.
Total?
18 damage total on the second 2
Second set of swangs? Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Alright, so wow, yeah, that was combined, what, 43 damage? Very nice. Most damage yet.
dead.
It is not yet bloodied.
So he's dead.
I don't love that. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm just staying.
It also hasn't taken a turn yet, so you guys are doing pretty
no
well.
idea.
Now, atop this card tower, there is sitting crisscross applesauce.
Oh boy, still there.
Oh, boy's
Just a
still
little
there.
guy, just a little bibbo.
I toss him.
He somehow has brewed some tea and is sipping from a little teacup and
I pour it on him.
Pyro.
just watching the events transpire around him. And
Definitely.
yeah, I think that's going to be his turn.
Can I react?
So we're going to go back to the top of the order to the one and only
Aardvark dying. He has
monstrosity,
no problem.
the asshole himself, Malik Rowe.
Whoa.
Mike Road, the dirty jobs guy.
He's not butthole anymore.
Yes, I know.
That's true.
Not trying to be.
Dr. Melon, Mike Rowe.
He's
that where he
trying to
got
be
the
better. And you know what? I think that's what
Presentation
counts.
on Micro once.
I am going to
Is he cool?
not use a spell because I need to save
I was about to say, you have all your spell slots, and I remembered you're offline.
Oh no, I do not. I only have.
Trust in you.
I always trust you.
I am going to.
Except for when you lied about a
Eldritch.
potion.
I'm actually gonna put it to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna Eldritch. I'm gonna kind of go
Eldritch Sleep.
Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
15. Yeah,
Oh
okay,
my
it's
gosh.
good to know. And I'm gonna.
Yeah, I didn't roll under 22.
I know you did not help me.
I rolled
You did
15s and
not help
above
me.
exclusively.
You did not help me to
I'm
figure out
so
what I wanted
sorry.
to cast.
Do you have a bonus action you can use here?
I am going to. I'm actually gonna go behind this rock to make some separation between me and Kruk.
Okay.
And so
Interesting. All right. That is going to bring us then to Badap's turn. Badap is going to... He's gonna cast slow on this thing, which is probably, if it goes through, will be huge for you guys because it is taking its turn next. But it has to beat it has to fail a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Is this round 3 still technically in combat where I picked people up? Because I picked people up last round.
This is the beginning of round 3.
So, whenever I pick someone up by a healing spell, I have a theory that I totally forgot. It's called Adrenaline Surge. When they're 0. That means they get advantage on their attack rolls. And they are resistant to all damage for a turn.
All damage?
All damage.
Okay. So for the rest of this round, everyone's resistant to all damage?
The people that I picked up and healed from 0.
From 0?
Yeah, only from 0.
So
that's
that
why
was
I
Dom, Alifa, and Noggle?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he already had advantage.
So
but yeah, at least you, Dom, and Alifa have resistance now. We know that.
For a turn.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna roll a Wisdom save for the Fallen Angel and hope it gets slowed. It does not get slowed. So that's Badap's turn.
Mimicry is the highest form of flattery.
Unless actually, Badap's gonna use a Bardic Inspiration and give it to Wilbert. Oh no, Wilbert already has one.
I can have 2.
Yeah, but do you still have a Bardic Inspiration? I think he gave you one first round.
Yeah.
He's gonna give it to. That's right. I don't have a D6.
Wilbert, give him 2.
I just use it.
Give me
He's gonna give it to
Little
Alfonso
mouse.
or to Malone.
You get
So you have a Bardic Inspiration.
Fantastic.
Can I speak to Crook real quick?
You can do it on his turn since you didn't do it on your own turn. Okay. That'll bring us to the Fallen Angel, which is going to scream.
Can you give us a...
Where's the speaker? Where's the speaker when we need it?
I forgot to set it up. Sorry. But it's gonna scream and then it's going to attack. Hold on, I need to pull the thing real quick.
Who's
here.
attacking? What's happening? John was
Fallen
distracting
Angel is
me.
attacking.
My bad.
Not. it's fine.
Probably
We're
the
chill.
people directly in front of it.
No,
It's
we're
gonna
chill.
do.
We're chill.
It's gonna do 2 attacks on Michael and 2 attacks on Wilbert.
No, we're
I
chill. We're chill.
missed,
We're
so
chill.
it shouldn't be mad at me.
Michael
You didn't technically attack.
ain't-
does
I
a
heard it.
23 hit.
I cast shield.
Will a 23 hit not hit cast shield?
What does that AC give me?
+5.
+5. Hold on, I want to see if shield is actually what I'm. Yes, shield is what I'm casting. A 23 will not hit when I cast shield.
Okay.
It's a reaction.
Second attack on you. Does a 33 hit.
You'll never hit me.
He's dead.
That's gonna be 4d6, 18 damage. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I prefer not to.
Shield.
I think I have something with con save, so 20 on the without the fancy thing I have. I have. No, that's charisma. That is one.
That's
20.
Dirty. Or you rolled a dirty 20 for a con
Dirty
save.
20.
All right. The DC was 21.
That's really disrespectful.
So you are now going to be poisoned, and you are going to take damage at the beginning of each of your turns.
That's
Thank you, Johnny.
very sad.
As it bites you. The first bite you dodge. The second bite it.
Oh
down on
no!
your now massive limbs. Now it's going to attack you
I have 17.
with its
for
claws.
DC with that, so.
Oh, I have a. Wait, how much?
So a 19 will hit
No.
I have to do a con save. I have
at the start of your turn.
I have Shield of Faith up.
So what does that mean?
Concentration.
I was buffing my AC.
Yeah, concentration.
So what?
Either
How much did it deal me? 16.
it's 10 or
So I just have to get.
you have to get
18 damage. So 10.
10. It's a higher one.
Okay, I'm good.
Both of its wait. The second attack was 21. So yeah, both of those are gonna hit you. For
Wilbur's my brother. Stand strong.
I got this. Don't worry, Michael.
Doing your voice. That's all you want to do.
So badly. I've been waiting for so
Yeah,
long.
I know you
to get big.
33 damage. That's fine. All right, and that's going to be the Fallen Angel's turn. So that's going to bring us to Kruk. Now, Kruk.
I speak for anything. Before anything. We need to blind it.
This thing is terrifying.
We need to blind it or slow it down.
I don't know if I have anything that can do that, though.
Is he
I can
blindness?
detect poison and disease.
Does he blindness?
No.
Cleric. Oh. It's a cleric spell, I think.
I can speak with the dead.
You want to speak to Edvard?
Not really, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, same.
He was kind of a ball.
He's going to cast Lesser Restoration. Oh, he has to touch.
He has to touch.
How far can he move? No, I don't think he'd be. I would have him give you Lesser Restoration, but he can't get to you.
I can move back.
I'll never move back.
Joe, if you're not moving back, I'm not moving back.
We
He will-
stand strong.
We are the wall.
If we poison it, it will weaken. We have to know of it if we even can.
Can it bleed?
Can bleed.
It bleed?
I hit it 4 times. It can bleed.
You saw blood.
Actually,
It was more of like a oopy goopy white juicy
what'd you just do?
thing. You can't say
Map just freaked
it
out.
wasn't very pleasant. I think I got some in my mouth.
And it smell.
Tasted pretty good though.
Oh,
Gonna be fair.
Emily, you are.
He's gonna cast Aid.
I was gonna say, do you have something that I want to wait until they're done? Do you have anything to figure out
Put me on your
if it's a
shoulder, I'll
fiend?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
For the head.
Examine it. Well, that would be my thing I could do.
You can't hold.
It might be worth it just to figure
wait,
out
they're
if we can.
Yeah, we have been talking.
Sorry, I thought we
But
were
yeah, I
getting
thought
stuff.
you guys weren't.
Just trying to kill time.
I'm going to.
It's up to him. I said I have something.
I'm
that
gonna
could-
roll to see if he decides to do this.
It's up to you.
If he gets 11 or higher, he'll do it. That's a nat 20, so I guess he's doing it.
Oh.
He's doing it.
So he's gonna do I guess an Arcana check on it.
It would be a religion to see
A religion.
to see if it's a fiend, celestial, or holy being.
That's a nat 20 for his religion check.
okay.
If it's a celestial or
Fiend, fae.
all right, it is a
Vibe
celestial.
check.
He's gonna,
What
he's gonna,
does that mean for Will?
It's a celestial.
What does that mean?
he's gonna shout out to everybody in the battlefield,
Means it can bleed.
and then
That's all I need to
as a
know.
bonus action, because why not? He's gonna use frickin' mass healing word again. Who is close to half health?
I am close to him.
I'm basically at half.
Careful, careful, careful.
What's 44?
Back left chair, or back left leg. He's gonna heal Wilbert and Michael because they
Front
are
line.
We're the
Front
front
line.
line.
We have a proper front line for once.
We are the wall.
Protect
You
your
thought I
casters.
was little, I'm big.
See, this is how proper D&D works. You just
Yep.
you hold the line, we can stay back.
We can keep
Buff
you
me,
alive.
give me everything.
Yes.
So he's
I don't
gonna
get
pick
it.
both of you. So you're each gonna get 11 health,
Give me some.
and then he's also gonna pick Dr. Malik again.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I have
He's gonna
like
pick
5.
himself.
Don't
No,
do
you
it.
can pick me.
He already picked you.
You can pick me again?
You cannot.
No.
And then
I
he's
count
gonna
as 2 people.
he's gonna pick Dom and Aletha and Alfonso.
Poor Nuggles.
You're literally the backest of backliners, Johnny.
Give me health. If I get it once, I'm dead.
Did you hear that, bro?
Yeah, how
Or
much
sorry,
did
I said
heal?
Alfonso. I meant Malone.
Yeah, how much did I heal?
11.
I say thank you because the spell I would have literally says it has no effect on celestials.
Mm.
That's what I cast. That's why. So I say thank you.
Crook, thank you.
That's right.
Crook, thank you.
Oh gosh,
That's what I'm here for.
he's really into that.
Yeah, Malik's saying thank you. He doesn't.
Yeah,
get that.
he's got a praise thing.
A Croc? Are you kidding
Absolutely.
me? Absolutely.
Alright.
At the end of Croc's turn, the Fallen Angel is going to use a legendary action.
Oh no!
Please don't.
Time stop part 2.
No.
I'm gonna
No.
get
That would be awful.
Just try to goad him.
It is going to use its legendary action, Psychic Scream. Any creature within 100 feet, which is everybody on the battlefield, is going to take 3d6 of psychic damage and be deafened for 1 turn. So you're all going to take.
My
Wait,
voice.
so I don't
save?
think that'll affect
Is
I
it
hear the
dead?
demons in my head.
Is it
No,
dead?
do we
No,
get a
it's
save?
creature. Creature
Kill.
only.
Yeah.
Is it dex?
What's our save?
You don't have a save. It's hitting automatically.
Technically, I have danger sense.
That's okay. Everyone's going to take 9 damage. That's it. Just 9 damage. But you're all deafened for 1 turn.
What?
What?
That brings us.
What?
That was a legendary action. So
Huh?
We all take how much? 9?
Huh?
You said what?
What?
that brings us to Wilbur.
Who?
I can't hear, but I can see, and that's all I need.
Pretty good.
What?
That's a pretty good line.
What?
we skip
I
both
just
our next
feel the
turns.
vibration.
Good vibration.
I'm going to.
Who is
Do I still have Ethan's thing? So I get 3
Hiding.
attacks.
I'm hiding for a reason, so you can go kill it.
Yes. Okay. My first roll. Let's hope I roll better.
I hope so. Lord willing.
That is a 12 plus 4. That is 16.
Definitely gonna hit.
It's not gonna hit.
I lied.
4 plus. Wait, what? The 16?
16 did not hit.
Good to know.
That is an 8 plus 4.
That'll do it. Oh my goodness.
That is a 2 plus 4.
I'm not. That's too fast.
You have 3.
Bonus action raise.
He's got a
Clip that.
He's got a raging bonus.
Just zoom in
again.
on me when that happens.
So that brings us to Malone.
Staring it down.
Malone?
Yes,
Malone?
Malone?
Malone's turn
Yeah.
is either going to be extremely powerful, do nothing, or kill all of us.
I like that.
Do you know
I
what?
love
Do you,
those
I
odds.
know what
Do
you're
Love
gonna
those
do.
odds. 33% chance.
I'm
Love
so
it.
into this.
Now. No.
Malone just
I'm on the top
kills
of this
us all.
we are deafened, so you do have.
We're deafened. That's fine.
I can't
You
hear
have a
what's
1 in
happening.
5 chance the spells fail.
We don't.
What?
We don't gotta hear.
If it has a verbal component.
There's no spell.
Because you mess up what you're saying because you can't hear yourself talking.
20%.
I can't hear nobody.
Here's what Malone's gonna do.
Where are my ears go?
Malone is going to use an object interaction
Okay.
to use his disguise kit
Okay.
and disguise himself as Theron.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for this?
I feel like that would
Not
take.
where I thought it was going.
Does disguise kit only take a bonus action to apply? I thought disguise kit took like 10 minutes to
Does
use.
it take 10
It
minutes?
probably takes a while.
Everybody's searching the exact same
Give me 10
thing.
minutes.
Then
Proficiency with this kit lets you add
1
your-
minute.
Yeah, so you would not. be
okay,
able to
wait.
do that.
Then I have an alternate. I have an alternative.
He did say he had some things.
Oh, this one says 10 and 30.
I am going to polymorph into Theron.
That's
You can do that.
that's not.
I can't do that.
No.
Shit. You can polymorph.
Can't do specific. It has to be beasts.
Yeah.
Has to be a
Oh, I
beast.
mean,
Has to be
Yeah, I
a
think you
was a
need true
beast.
polymorph to do
True
what you wanna
polymorph
do,
would let you
which is a
level
level
up.
9
Turn
spell.
into the angel.
Okay.
I'm sorry, bro.
Change
I'm
the
sure what you
angel.
had planned was
Yeah.
gonna be
So,
so
What if
good.
I
Wait.
look up to where you are and
Change
say,
the
"Is that
angel."
Theron?"
Okay, wait. So disguise kit.
If we point behind
If we
the
all
fallen
point.
angel, it'll turn.
It has to turn.
And then we can table.
Watch out, fallen angel!
What?
Oh yeah, what?
So
I can't
the disguise
hear.
kit take is how many turns is that? How many turns is
hear
the
you.
I
disguise
just
kit?
got it.
I don't get it.
Disguise kit would take 10 turns.
I would fully take 10 turns.
A
Okay,
full
we're not
minute,
doing
yeah.
that then.
You can do it. It's fine.
We're not doing that.
What? I don't like to hear my own thoughts.
You could polymorph the fallen angel
This is scary.
and turn it into a sheep.
I could.
Throw it.
And throw it, because the moment it takes damage, it gets unpolymorphed.
Then
Throw it into the DOMs.
I'm gonna wait to do my move until
Michael.
I have my hearing back because it's gonna need my hearing.
So you're not gonna do anything?
Well, I'm gonna do something, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Ready
do
in
that
action.
move. I'm not gonna do that move. Okay. I am thinking about polymorphing the fallen angel. I was either gonna polymorph Wilbert into something. I was thinking about polymorphing Wilbert into another fallen angel. I don't know if that's possible.
Not without true polymorph.
Not without true, because it's a
Transform me
large.
into something.
Yeah.
I was thinking about either transforming
dragon.
Wilbert or transforming the.
Yeah, I think when you picked polymorph as your level 4, you didn't realize. what
Polymorph
it could
Well, no,
think
I figured. I just wanted to see if I could stretch it.
polymorph is like typically used to like give us a breather. So like,
Yeah.
let's say there's a big baddie, you could turn it into a sheep.
do. And then
and then
give us
just ignore.
like a round.
So why don't
Because you
turn
can't
that
care of
into
some of
a-
the smaller
why don't you
minions
turn
or
the
whatever.
angel into.
Because the moment
That's what
it
I
takes
said he
damage.
could do.
Yeah, he could.
He could try.
Or
but
any
it's-
CR creature.
But it's a wisdom saving throw, and as we know, it has pretty good plus to its wisdom.
Doesn't
Pretty
matter.
good stuff.
Saving.
Use
I
it.
have faith, to be honest.
Alright.
My faith.
Well, that is what
really
wisdom
high.
applies to. So
Then
Faith. Now.
Malone is going to cast Unearthly Chorus,
Okay.
which
But we
does
can't
have a
hear it.
verbal component.
Okay.
So this is, let's see, up to 10 minutes. He's gonna cast Unearthly Chorus.
All right. Because it has a verbal component, roll a d10. If you get 1 or 2, it will not work.
That stays. No, that doesn't work. That's another creature.
So if you roll 1 or 2, it will not work.
Not a 0. This got 0.
0's 10.
Oh, sorry.
Is that 1 or 7? Is it a 1?
I think it's a 1.
No.
So unfortunately, Unearthly Chorus will not go through. You can keep the spell slot though.
Quad grapple.
Okay.
So that's Malone's turn, unless there's a bonus action you want to do. I don't think you can give someone Bardic Inspiration if they can't hear you.
Huh?
Yeah, it says with it that can hear you.
Okay, fine. Wasted turn for Malone.
Unfortunate. Hey, Defen was added this for a reason, I guess. We're gonna go to Dom's turn.
Definitely didn't realize it did
I
that.
pushed Dom.
I just knew it would be effective. Dom can't hear anything.
Did you make that spell?
Yeah, the legendary action. Yeah, it's
Just definite condition.
Yeah, Deafened is a common thing. He's gonna cast Fireball. I don't think it has a verbal component. I think it's just somatic.
Oh wait, sorry.
Oh, it does have verbal. All right. Do you have something else you can do?
I don't think it would be useful.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. If Dom rolls a 1 or 2, then this Fireball will not go through. He rolled a 2. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
so that's
God.
Dom's turn.
Good job,
Noggle.
Dom and I
You don't have
Mr.
to be able
Piggle.
to hear to shoot.
I'm actually
No, you
more
do not.
focused.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
get
true.
Triple advantage.
You get quadruple advantage.
I crit fail.
But good thing you have advantage.
But
16.
No, that doesn't.
I'll
Good
use
night.
Can I use the
Bardic Inspiration. I think you wait. Do you have to use it before you find out?
No,
Bardic Inspiration?
you can use it
Why
after
not
you
use
see the
Bardic
roll.
Inspiration on my.
Well, I told him it wasn't gonna hit though.
Totally forgot.
I don't know.
Add the number to one ability check. The creature can wait until after it rolls before deciding, but must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
You have to. So you can see the roll and then decide. Don't say the number.
Because I have advantage and like I had 2 rolls, I'm just curious, since I crit failed on the first one, can I use lucky for that? Because lucky is like if you roll a 1, then you can roll again.
I'll
But-
allow it.
Yeah.
You
I'll
will
allow it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, I got a 19.
Good knowledge of your character sheet, Johnny.
Try. 25.
All right, that'll hit.
Let's
Was
go.
that without Bardic Inspiration too?
Without, yeah.
Nice.
I got a 19. Bling.
I mean, yippee.
Please say it again.
Yippee.
Okay, thank you.
Yep to the.
I think you can't use lucky again until a long rest. I think that's how it works.
1, yeah, I only get once. 13 on 13, yeah. So 26 plus 4, 30.
30 damage.
Nice.
Let's
This
go.
thing is now bloodied.
Yes.
I mean, yippee.
I attack again.
Do it
You
again.
can't do that, unfortunately.
Aw.
But that brings us to Aletha's turn. Powerful.
Whose turn is it?
What?
Is it my turn to attack?
Oh, you hit.
Can't hear you. What?
I just do Morse code by tapping your leg.
Aletha.
No, I don't have to go to the bathroom right now.
No, wait, I missed a point.
No.
Not at this moment.
Nice.
You can't hear him though, so you have to Morse code back. No.
You just crush me.
Unfortunately, Aletha didn't go before you because she could have removed your
absorbs
deafness.
into my fat and just.
Aletha, just to be prepared, is just going to cast Shield on herself, and that'll be her turn.
Weak.
Who casts shield on themselves?
You.
Yeah,
She'll have +5 to AC
You're a mouse.
mouse with
till,
shield.
Makes sense.
till the end of her, or start of her next turn.
Nice, dude.
But now you're
That will bring us to Michael.
Michael.
Mighty Mouse.
I'm going to immediately giant smite myself again.
Mikey.
Wait, did you shrink down and then grow back up?
No, I'm large. Now I'm huge.
It stacks.
I believe so. Because there is something that says, if you are smaller than large, you become large. Once you turn your type, if you make yourself huge using this ability, You will deal an extra
Well,
2d6 damage. Hold on, I'll look up if it's
Because I think
It
later.
doesn't say it doesn't stack.
I think
That's
later. I
true.
think it just goes up to huge
In Noah's
if you
D&D
keep going.
campaign,
That's
it
why. Because I
stacks.
know.
Because if it stacks, then he can go from huge to gigantic and be 100 feet
I don't
tall.
think it
So
stacks. I think,
it should
as
stack.
you level up.
I'm
What's even
not
huger
finding
than
anything online. That's,
Well, what's your subclass? It's Runic Knight, right? If you read it later, it upgrades your runes, so it can go up more. So every time you could just be.
I'm gonna
huge.
say it doesn't stack, Reese, because that would
it
be
can stack
broken.
with the enlarge reduce spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
But
can.
you don't have that.
All right, hear me out. I have
I'm
a
hearing you out.
2-person tent in my inventory.
We're not doing this
You made a
again.
house.
I have
I can make it.
I have a 2-person tent in my inventory. I can reach this thing's head because we're both large creatures.
I can make 2 more houses.
I would like to put this tent over this thing's noggin in order to blind it.
You would have to make an acrobatics check to get up on. Oh, no, so you're big.
We're
He's
the
big.
same size.
He's large,
I'm gonna
same
try and
size.
I'm gonna do
Just
you know when you're like
size.
trying to murder someone and you
I'm gonna call
suffocate
it-
them with the plastic
Yeah, I'm gonna
bag?
call it a
I'm doing that
grapple
with
check.
a tent.
I'm gonna call it a grapple check.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll be your athletics versus its athletics.
Oh,
said when you
athletics.
try to murder
Yeah,
someone.
my athletics might not be great.
It
know when you
only
try to
rolled a
murder
13.
someone-
Do you have
That's the
experience
lowest
with
it's
this?
rolled this entire combat.
You
Okay.
can do him.
Come on, Michael. You don't know what you're doing.
Come on, Mike.
You only have to roll a 9 or higher. That's
From
it.
experience.
Meets it, beats it.
No way.
Nat
20!
The first nat 20!
You're gonna get this thing so perfectly tied around this thing's face, it is not gonna be able to get it off.
The first nat.
You do like 50 different sailor's knots on the back of this thing in 6 seconds.
I'm choking it out with this tent. I'm just behind it like in the
As-
headlock.
Mouse Boy Scouts worked out!
Mouse Boy Scouts!
Amazing,
You
absolutely.
just feel
amazing.
a little like congratulations tap on like your ankle from Wilbur.
Wilbur.
What?
He,
Oh,
he went
it's
from
like
being
15.
he went from being this big to literally being as tall as this room.
Yeah, he's like 15. He's not. You're not his ankle. You're at
Oh,
his
okay,
waist.
fine.
Like
fine.
his butt.
I'm at his waist. Okay, then on
Give
your
him a pat on the
waist,
butt.
you feel.
You, like, stroke his
just-
tail.
Your butt just.
Oh, I let go. It's time to
That brings us to Bibbo's turn, who is sitting
Bibbo, my hero, kill him!
who is sitting on top of this house of cards, and he himself has put down. He's playing like solitaire, Klondike. He's just like, ah, yes,
With the pieces of the house.
yeah.
Is he watching me
Yeah,
suffocate
slowly
this
it's gonna come
creature, or is he
apart.
Some
tuned out?
card on card action. He's deaf, so I mean it doesn't matter. He's just
I
playing
forgot
cards.
he got
Yeah,
it.
he's-
I've had-
yeah.
So that's his turn. That's gonna bring us back to Malik.
I am going to. I'm gonna
Round
check
4.
This is round 4.
Round.
So,
Now that it's
24 seconds?
yes, yes.
A lot
You're
has
still.
happened
You're
in
still.
24 seconds.
Everyone is still deafened until
Trust
the end
me,
of its
I
next
know.
turn. Just so you guys know.
I am going to cast. I have so much concentration stuff. So I don't want to break haste. Even though you're not hitting anything, I might.
What?
Breaking concentration. on
No,
his
no,
haste.
no, 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 because then I miss a turn and then I die.
I'm not going to. I know. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's just.
Kill me, Malik. I just say that out of.
Gilbert.
There's a turtle now.
I am going to use tranquilizing toxin.
It's a turn.
There's a turtle there.
I know. I accidentally.
It needs to make.
Such a great movie.
It needs. I'm gonna do tranquilizing toxin. It needs to make a con save. And it needs and
It's a verbal component, so roll me a d10. If you roll a 1 or
Is
a
it?
2, it will not happen. Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
You know it's not a verbal component? Suffocating an angel with a tent.
I appreciate that you
Does it
did.
have to breathe?
don't know.
It's like, I don't think it has lungs.
It doesn't look like it had lungs.
Find out.
You said
The
1 or
drawing,
2
it didn't
fails.
look like
1 or
it
2
had
fails.
lungs.
6.
Okay, you're fine. It'll go through.
I'm gonna cast. What did I say? Tranquilizing toxin
Tranquilizing toxin, so it's a con save.
is a con save.
Okay. What's the DC?
16.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. It is going to still take damage. Oh, wait, no, not.
But it won't be poisoned.
Yeah, not let's
The
go.
opposite of let's go.
Let's not go.
Let's not go.
Let's stay.
Let's
90.
return.
What did we say was the opposite before?
Can we get a slow zoom in on Ethan focusing?
20. I rolled 21 poison damage total, or halved.
I didn't take
Halved
my
is 21?
I didn't take my
42.
poison damage.
Ooh, yeah. It's 66. Let me roll it real quick.
66?
The mouse just.
Jeez.
Jeez, these rolls are insane.
Oh.
Please.
26 damage.
All right. I was
And
at
you're,
4 health when I did all that.
But you have to make a save now again, I think. Let me check. To see if you stay poisoned. Yeah. Roll me another con save.
I shouldn't have reminded him. What? 21 to beat? No.
What did you roll?
12.
All right, then yeah, you're still poisoned.
I see your poison.
You say you're at
mouse.
3 health now?
4.
4 health? All right. Well, you're going down next turn if somebody doesn't cure you or heal you.
Help me!
What?
I wish you told us.
He's
We knew
very
this
ill.
before I cast the spell.
we have,
too
we have
bad
other
that-
supports.
It's too bad that Less Restoration is touch, because man, Aletha will be all over you right now. No offense.
That's all I wanted when I was trying to drown myself earlier.
All right, and then I'm going to remain.
Yeah, mere minutes ago when you were trying to drown yourself.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
No, it hasn't.
Wait, is this thing poisoned?
I guess it was an 8-hour-long
Is this
rest.
thing
It's,
poisoned?
No, it's not poisoned.
It's only blinded.
it's not poison, just
It's just blinded.
Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate you.
Okay,
Working on it.
I'm hiding.
All right. So you're hiding. That's gonna bring us to Badab, who is going to
When are those card games going?
Badab?
Oh wait, no. I'm
was
thinking
Bibbo.
of Bibbo.
Silly Billy. Man. Not a lot of
I'm
options
no
here to
longer
keep you
definite.
up.
Just give me health!
What?
Once your
Mass
next
healing word's not
turn
gonna give you
comes,
enough
you're not
help
going to be
to keep you
deafened
up.
anymore. So just you're still
Badab
deafened, but it's okay. It goes away
is-
after a round.
Badab can't get to you. Yikes.
Yoinks.
He's going to use his last mass healing word, though, as a last-ditch effort to try and keep you up. He's going to heal himself, because he's quite low. He'll heal you for another 11. He'll heal Croc.
I just need you to roll horribly.
He'll heal Wilbert.
Heal me,
People were
please.
hyped about this.
Croc.
We're very hyped
He'll
about
do
this.
Dom and Aletha again, because again, they're just the lowest. Johnny, you're fine. When's the last time you took damage?
I literally 1 round ago.
How much health do you have?
A little.
Oh, but
Oh, yeah, you're actually not doing good.
I told you.
All right, he'll do you instead of Dom. How about that? Here, I gave you 11 health.
Yeehaw.
All of us get 11. Yeah.
Everyone that I said.
that got.
You can.
It was you, and then it was Croc, Badap, and Aletha.
I was gonna die next turn.
And then as a bonus action, he's going to use another Bardic Inspiration. He's going to give that to me.
No.
I
You
still
already have
technically
one.
have it.
He's going to
so-
give one to you. So hopefully you can pass your save if you survive next
Did he
round.
do mass healing word?
If I survive,
He did mass healing word.
Bonus action.
super high.
Is it?
Yeah, but mass healing word is a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Well, that ruins his plans. So I guess as an action, he's going to do Diddly Squat.
He has no action.
His action.
Slap it.
He can long jump.
Just have another healing. Well, I guess
Ethan, as the person that
have
probably
any
knows the most
potions?
about this, could he use his action to long jump and then use his movement speed?
does it? What does long jump mean? Like, is it part of the action? What does it read?
Yeah, well, just it's just he has a long jump. So like, would using a jump function as an action? If I wanted it to.
I can, because it technically would be like a bonus action.
So he's gonna long jump
and still have movement. Yeah.
25 feet.
Yeah.
Can you ruler it?
Ow.
He's
Where's the
gonna
ruler?
jump off of here towards the two up there.
25. Okay.
So just 5 inches in that direction. That direction. Yep. And then he's gonna use the rest of his movement speed. He's gonna walk up right behind Michael Mouse.
That's me.
Just in case if you survive, he might be able to.
He's ready to bring me up when I inevitably. Actually, I'm behind this thing because I'm choking it out.
Yes. So Badap's a frontliner now. Rip in peace the frog.
Okay, I was gonna do something with this.
I push it.
That brings us to the fallen angel, who is going to thrashing around. It can't see anything. It's going to make some disadvantaged attacks at you for wrapping it.
Wait, no.
First one This is a 16 hit.
It's not.
You don't have shield anymore.
It does not hit.
Okay. Second one
Do I make a con save for that poison damage?
does a 19 hit.
It depends on if I make a con save for that poison damage.
Like to keep concentration
Death
up.
poison damage.
You should.
How much damage?
But I
did
thought shield only lasts till the end of your to the start of your.
Hey, I'm not off shield. I have a very high AC. This is off shield of faith.
Shield of Faith is a minute.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what are you rolling Constitution for right now?
To keep shield of faith up.
Okay.
When I
Then,
got-
yeah,
when I took my poison
roll the
damage.
save.
How much poison damage did I take? That's
30.
I think 30.
I think it was
right?
33.
33.
I rolled 2
That
6s,
much?
2 4s,
No,
and
'cause
then
I
2
was-
3s.
I was at-
It was
I was at 30.
26.
Yeah, it was 26. So 13 is what I need to beat on the con save.
Yes.
Okay. 14 on that.
Okay.
My AC is 20.
Okay. So neither one of those hits. Neither one of those is gonna hit.
20 right now.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 18.
It's going to it's gonna try using its other 2 attacks on you too. It's not even gonna go for Wilbert. That's cocked.
Disrespectful.
Well, man,
Alright.
I've been missing. It doesn't fear
Man,
me.
it keeps rolling really high and then really low with these disadvantaged rolls. So
Disadvantage,
18
man.
is not gonna
So
hit.
it's Good.
That's cocked. 28 for this one. So it is gonna hit you
Wait.
with one of its attacks. One of its 4 attacks went through. And it's gonna do to you.
Are you good?
28 damage.
Okay,
Was-
so I'm
was
gonna
from-
invoke. I'm gonna invoke my my cloud rune. I'm sorry, there are no enemies here. How much health do you have, Wilbert?
a lot.
I have
Like
53.
Yeah.
I'm going to redirect that attack at Wilbert
Why?
because
you
it's
can.
gonna take me down
Yeah.
otherwise.
Because usually you can redirect it at an enemy.
There's
Why
no
not?
other
Why
enemies.
not that thing?
I can't have it hit itself.
You
Why
can't
not
have it.
Badab?
This is totally in
Badab's
character.
doing the right thing.
Because you have so much health, dude.
Yeah, but so let's keep it so I can take this thing down.
Wait, Reese.
Yeah.
Oh, it says other than the attacker.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Send it to the other one. I'm a main character.
Hit him instead.
He made his decision. It's gonna hit Wilbert.
Sorry,
so you're gonna take
I don't know how much Badab
28
has.
damage.
Also,
just a little
Badab's a
guy.
heal.
That's fine.
Badab's a
You're
healer.
fine.
You need to
You're not
keep
even
the
bloodied.
supports up. I'd
You
rather
have the
keep
most health
support
of
up than-
anybody in this entire party. Well, you did.
Yeah, you do.
I love you.
I'm gonna die in its next attack.
It honestly could happen.
I'm so sorry.
I'm no longer friends with you.
Badab can heal
You
Paul.
literally
I
ruined
needed
it.
to live.
At the-
You should have gone down for me if you cared about me.
At the
Yeah,
end of the
right.
Fallen Angel's turn, it is going to use another legendary action.
Wait.
This is what. Yeah.
And it's going to use
can't
legendary
believe it.
action Stolen Life. And disadvantaged. Meets it, beats it.
No, wait.
It's going to stab its claws into you
Oh, stop.
for
I can't.
You forced the thing to attack me.
27 damage, and it's going to heal that 27 damage back to itself. Are you down?
Yeah, I don't have. That was my one reaction.
Giga Drain.
This giant mouse falls to the ground.
Oh no!
That's the Fallen Angel's turn and post turn.
Does it? I had tied the bag around it.
Yeah, it's still blind.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's gonna bring us to Kruk.
It's gonna accidentally step on me now.
No, wait.
Crush you.
I'm gonna hit it backwards.
I'm gonna push it.
Kruk
Push it.
sees this giant mouse go down. He's gonna go.
That's not good.
He's gonna. Can you move him in 50 or 30 feet? Just like to the other side of the boulders. Honestly, he won't get too close. Yeah. And then he's going to use aid. So 3
gonna give me
creatures.
aid?
Yeah, he's gonna give you aids.
No. Yeah, that's fair.
3 creatures.
aids.
He's gonna give you 5 hit points and 5 temporary hit points. He's also gonna give that to Wilbur and Badab since they're the frontliners right
How
now.
do I give myself temporary hit points?
You hit the plus,
Plus.
the big green plus.
You're a
Yep.
plus.
I just do it, and then hit the delete 1 0 button too.
Hello.
So you're immediately back up, but you're not big
enter in a
anymore.
value.
No.
Label.
And then can correct anything else as a bonus action.
Ocean.
No, he cannot.
No, I'm back to normal.
Actually, he can.
I
He's
wanted
gonna.
to be big.
He's gonna use. He's gonna harness divine power, and he's gonna regain that level 2 spell slot that he just used. That's Kruk's turn.
Could he give that to me?
No, he cannot.
Just for a turn.
You're not deaf anymore.
You should not be deaf on your next turn.
But I just kept.
Yeah, nobody's deaf anymore.
You can
After
have
the
all
fallen
those.
angel's turn. So now it's Wilbert.
We're all.
He still has haste, right?
Yeah, I haven't taken an attack.
I still have Bardic Inspiration, so hopefully one of these attacks will hit.
Well, you know a 16 won't hit, but you don't know what the actual AC is.
Does he have
I
advantage?
will find out for you guys.
Do we have advantage on
Yes.
blinding creatures?
Blinding creatures, you get advantage.
I'm gonna wreck.
Robert, you can
He already has advantage. So
Just for his first.
use the bardic die
For
on any
reckless?
of your attacks because if it fails, you get to use it again.
Just keep using.
So what do I?
D8 to your
Use it
roll.
until it succeeds.
But you get advantage on all your attacks because it's blinded.
Yeah. It's 3 attacks.
But I get advantage on my first one, so I did get actually 3 advantages.
No, it doesn't. The advantage is
No,
not stat.
I
know. Yeah, I was just trying to.
Just
I was
roll.
trying to make a joke.
Just roll your dice and kill this thing.
No,
kill it.
I'm not gonna roll.
It
Please?
did just heal
Okay.
back up,
Because
so
you said
it is.
Wait,
So
did it?
it's still blood.
Please.
Yeah, it did. When it hurt you, it healed the health it took.
Oh, what a
Advantage.
stinker.
Advantage.
Nat 20.
Brother, no. Stop.
That first attack did not
Are you
hit.
using
Oh
the
wait,
bardic die?
Don't say what you got. Use Bardic.
Yeah, well, you can say what you got, but I just
I
won't
don't.
tell
I
you
don't
if
even
it hit.
remember.
What
What
did
did I
you
roll
get?
my first one?
8.
Plus 4.
So 12. Do you
Use
want to
the
use
Bardic.
Bardic?
If it doesn't
Bardic.
work,
Okay.
you
If
get
it doesn't
back.
work, you won't
You
expend
get it back. Just keep.
That's a 5.
So 17.
17?
17 does not hit.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
So you get it back.
Okay,
So you max
okay.
one attack.
Right. Second attack.
What?
Make a higher AC.
That's a crit fail.
It's advantage. It's advantaged.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my.
Oh, yes! Let's
That-
go!
That will hit.
Okay.
But you have one more attack.
One more attack.
Were you
Just roll.
using the bardic with that one?
No.
Have to.
You get a nat 20.
Nat 20. Why would I use
Oh,
it?
I didn't know if you could
I'm-
make the
I'm-
choice to
I'm
use
a-
the bardic after seeing the roll.
No, I just have advantage. So
Yeah, now for the last one.
Yeehaw!
That was my last attack.
that's a 14 plus 4. Wait, yes,
Okay.
it's 18.
But you have advantage.
That's true. That's not. So 18.
But wait,
18 will hit.
Okay.
18's the number.
18's the number.
Okay, it's 2 attacks.
Okay.
What's your crit?
One of them is a crit. So max damage plus rolling twice.
He's Will Borting.
That is
Am I no longer
5
Am I no longer poisoned?
plus
You
8,
didn't
When you
pass
got
your
healed.
con save, so you're still poisoned.
When you got healed, did it go up?
15, 16, 17, 18
When he
for my
dropped,
first
when he
attack.
died.
He
It
didn't
depends.
die, so I'm gonna say you're still
18.
poisoned.
Can I-
Some poisons
would you
go
be
away,
okay
so
if
it's up
I
to you.
Look it
I'm
up.
gonna say it stays
Some poisons go away. Some
because you
don't.
didn't die. You just went unconscious.
I
Some
got
poisons can still stay when you're
18
down.
for my first
So you
attack,
die.
so that doubles probably because I crit, right?
For the crit, it doesn't double. So for the just tell me what you roll, total damage for your rolls,
You have
and
to
then
get
I'll add
less
the crit to
restoration.
it.
Okay.
Is 18 was the
Make your
2d8
save.
plus 5? You got 18?
Yes. And then that is a 5.
Don't,
That is an 8.
Don't forget your
9, 10,
rage
11, 12,
damage.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, yeah, it's 18.
don't forget your rage damage.
So 18.
And,
You rolled 18
plus
twice.
Rage damage, I get
Plus 4 total.
plus 4.
4. Oh, total. Yeah.
So
Plus 2 plus
18, 18 plus 4.
So 40
Nice.
plus your crit, which is
Plus
23, 25.
If it's 2D, it's what
No,
is it? 2D,
20,
2D8 plus 5
23.
plus 2.
It was 23.
2D8 plus 5.
Yeah.
plus-
So 23. So 63.
Will Bort going
Damn.
crazy.
He's dead. He's dead.
And I also
Hits it with his warhead.
This thing,
can I push it back also without it
you
crushing?
can push it, but
Oh, but
yeah,
you
it
mouse
would it would crush.
Can
it.
I tabletop?
No, you're small again.
Exactly.
No.
Throw him
Oh,
off
it's my
balance.
flaps.
But
Crawl into my.
Could I intentionally go down to tabletop it?
true to the image on the screen, this thing is bleeding quite a bit.
Oh, you made another.
Where is the bleed? Oh, I see it.
bloody, 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 bloody.
I made it bloody.
Well, it already was bloody, but it's just it's
More
it's
bloody.
looking like it's hurt.
This blood's coming
real
from
bad.
inside of it.
Malone.
It's not ours.
It's not our blood anymore.
Malone.
It's
Primo.
mostly my blood.
Primo.
Okay.
It's great having front lines.
Question.
Answer.
Could I cast a spell and do a performance? So would those both be an action?
Those would both be in action, unless the spell
the
was a
front
bonus action.
All right. I'm just gonna do a performance then. Malone is pissed. He's gonna put his whole heart into it. Malone's gonna move to the closest edge, closest to the cliff of this house.
Closest to the cliff?
Cliff of the house.
Yes, to the
Oh, the
corner
edge of the
corner of the house.
Powerful.
And he is going to do a performance.
Performing.
And he is going to try his best to mimic Theron's voice and yell down to all of the 100 million clones down there.
So he is going to the one closest to the cliff.
Oh, the
Yeah.
cliff. Sorry.
He's going to yell down to all of them and say,
No.
"Help! This fallen angel, it's killing me!
It's gonna make them all climb up and kill
You
them.
must kill it!"
This might make things
Yeah, I think
Okay,
this might
so
make
we're
it
blowing
worse.
so
This is
much.
gonna
No,
make things
please
fail this,
worse.
dude.
Yeah,
Please
fail
fail
it.
this.
It's gonna start
No,
to-
this is
No,
a good
don't
idea.
fail it.
Or sorry,
Don't fail it, because maybe they'll come and just
Plus 10.
This
attack
is a
us.
good idea.
Guys,
He's
he has
mimicking
a
Theron.
plus 10 to this roll.
And Badap's die.
And
What's
he has
Badap's die?
a
D10?
D8.
D8?
Okay, crit fail.
This is a good idea. This is a good idea.
I
This is
don't
a good
like.
idea.
Do not get
I don't like
fail.
anything that happens.
I don't
This is
like
a good idea. This
If
is a
you
good idea.
pass or fail, I'm not.
Just get mid-roll. Just get
About the
mid-roll.
outcome.
This is a good
Barely
idea.
pass.
I don't know. I know you'd like this idea.
It's a great idea.
Oh man, you guys are in luck. That's a 15 total. Even with all my bonuses.
Good.
Luke, good idea.
The spell I wanted to cast would have given me advantage on that.
So, okay.
Wow.
15 is still like a good roll.
Uh-oh.
It is.
So here's
still a good roll.
Here's 50 because he has a plus 10. You rolled absolutely atrociously, but you will get that bardic die. Actually, you won't get that bardic die back because something's gonna happen.
I don't love that.
No.
I don't love
I
things
love
happening.
it. I love it.
You
They're
feel the
Warzone,
ground
guys.
shake
Oh gosh.
as all of the clones in this massive crater begin all marching up the edge of this crater.
This is bad.
They will.
This is bad. This is bad.
No, this
Malone
is
is
great.
happy. He's smiling.
is
He's
bad.
getting his
He's like,
revenge.
I've done it. I've really
This is great.
done it.
Malone is
We're all
laughing
just.
maniacally.
We're
right
all
now.
just.
That's
Can
lovely.
Dom control the other
Do you want a
doms?
bonus action? Give someone bardic inspiration.
The Doms. Give the
They
Doms
can
bardic
hear you again?
inspiration.
Yeah, you can give one of the Doms bardic inspiration.
The billion Doms.
You know what? I'll give the actual down bardic inspiration.
Aww.
Mate, let him be
He's
this
gonna
master.
give you a little finger heart,
Huh?
which is very modern, so I don't think Malone knows what it means. He probably thinks you're flipping him off.
Yeah.
That brings us to Dom's turn. Perfectly.
Dom's
So
turn.
Dom has this bardic inspiration. Don't know what he's gonna do with it.
He feels something.
Feel something? Is that what you said?
We all feel something.
We
There's
all
an
feel-
earthquake.
we all
from
feel something.
100,000 clones
Oh.
closing in on our position.
Maybe
just-
100,000.
that's just our
You could
heart
say.
pounding. That's just your heart pounding.
It's at least 100,000.
That means it's probably at least 300.
Yeah,
I could
You
easily-
you misread the size by a percentage of
Malone just put us on a
300.
timer.
It's 1 million.
Billion.
Whoa.
I was going to say
Gajillion.
to the clones, do whatever you must to kill it.
It's just gonna just clobber.
It's unfortunate that you guys are all surrounding that thing right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast Blight on.
Just
Is he
kill
within?
Wilbur.
Is he
How do
within
you
30
feel?
feet?
He can't see us.
If he's all the way at the edge of the building, will he be within 30 feet? Dom. That one. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
30 feet. Okay. He's gonna cast Blight, so it's a con save.
That's not
Not the ruler, Johnny.
I know it isn't.
It's a bit.
It pisses me off every time you use that.
Taking it away
It
from
fails the con
you.
save.
It's funny.
It got a 3 on the die. So Dom's gonna hit it with Blight, which will do
Nice.
8d8 necrotic damage.
you. Nice.
He's gonna
Yeah.
get max damage.
8d8. 41 damage.
Whoa.
Basically max.
This thing is you see it starting to dissolve.
I shoot it.
Now we have to fight all the Doms.
I shoot the
Yeah,
Doms.
we're gonna have to extend this another session, guys.
No way.
No, please.
we were so
I'm
close.
joking. I'm joking.
I blow
No,
up.
no, 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 no.
Oh no 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 no.
No, wait.
I don't even know what that's from, but I know.
Punisher.
I know.
John Berthold, Punisher.
the video. I just don't know.
That is an old reference.
I know.
Cheese dreams.
That was from over a decade ago.
I used my bardic inspiration and I got 22.
Nice.
22 will hit.
My original was a 15.
To the hall.
Good use of bardic.
Did we even say it was your turn? Did I miss that?
Yeah, I did.
He's
He did.
I honestly missed that.
This could kill it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Kill it.
Kill it.
11 and 13 is what?
24.
4 plus 4 is 28. 28 damage.
Wait, Nog will
I
take.
shoot him
There's a
in
new
the.
screen.
I shoot him in
Whoops.
It's
the.
the character.
Nobody look!
manager.
Nobody look!
Nobody look.
Oh wait, D&D character manager.
I shoot him in the balls.
Don't look at it. Healthcare.
This is so embarrassing right now.
I
This is
literally-
so
This is
embarrassing.
really-
I'm embarrassed
oh my
for
goodness.
you.
I don't know what I'm looking
Oh,
at.
Oh, you're on GitHub or
goodness.
something?
Oh, spoilers!
Oh, 80 fist speed,
Mr.
80.
Check.
What
Hey,
is this?
one, look.
I have my
I got him by
So-
1, baby.
So he killed it.
With 28 damage.
I shoot him in the balls.
Doesn't have those.
This is filled up.
You shoot this
Ovaries.
fallen angel, and it
Yes.
screams
Multiple.
as it falls to the ground, dissolving rapidly.
I looted.
And for a moment, you do see like some familiarity in its eyes, and like fear and sadness and like confusion. It is dying on the ground.
I'm gonna
You
run
guys
up.
are out of initiative.
I'm gonna run up to it. I'm gonna decast.
Nope, I loot.
I'm gonna
Throw
decast.
myself off the cliff.
I'm
into the
looting. I'm
dumps.
looting. I'm looting. I'm looting.
I'm decast.
I'm just gonna chuck.
Wait,
Also,
I'm already
you're
looting.
gonna with the fallen angel?
I'm already looting.
No,
What do you
I'm
want to
not.
loot off of it?
I
Pass
die
out.
of
It's
poison
literally
damage.
turning into dust.
I need
is
to-
I loot the
is it
wizard.
No, give me
Hilda?
one of the bones.
Roll me an insight.
Give me one of the bones.
I think as I'm seeing it die,
Be a very powerful club.
16.
It would
16.
I turn
filled.
back to Alfonso
It's filled up?
since
It's
it's
filled up.
dead.
You turn back to Alfonso. That's
Yeah.
fair. Malone finally got his vengeance.
Can I send a nuke into the
Even though he didn't really do
dumps?
anything.
Can I?
Nuke wouldn't be big enough.
Realizing
Oh,
that's
bomb
Filda,
may kill it all.
I
That's the biggest
take out my musket and I shoot it in the head to
Oh,
end her misery.
Yeah.
To end its
Malone
misery.
should get the final shot.
To end the
My
misery
goodness.
of Filda.
I'm gonna have the last. Malone's gonna have the last laugh when all these clones get here.
Yeah, Malone, we don't. You got. You
true. I
got to
don't
deal
want
with.
Malone
Yeah,
back.
he's got to deal.
Before that happens,
Okay.
Dom, you guys can see Dom walk over to Theron's body, and Theron is kind of he's basically dead, right? He's bleeding out on the ground, like I said. It's been about 24 seconds since this happened.
Technically alive. Reference to the first combat.
Technically, he's alive. He's coughing up blood, and Dom's gonna pick him up, and he's just gonna cry over him. And Theron's gonna say,
Don't understand. I don't have the flowers.
and as he dies, I need all of you guys to make me a disadvantaged wisdom saving throw.
I was
Good
in the
thing
midst of
I am
trying to
minus
rifle through his
one.
pockets.
You're about to rifle those pockets. You're about to shoot this bullet through Filda's head.
Ender misery. That's why.
You said disadvantaged
Dragon.
wisdom save?
Disadvantaged wisdom saving throw.
10.
2.
That was disadvantage.
22.
No disadvantage.
Really?
I have a plus
gotta
4 to
roll
wisdom
again.
saves.
You got an 18
Wait,
and something else? Very nice.
Did you roll twice?
Unfortunately, it does not beat the DC.
You're just gonna explode.
5.
5. I'm waiting on Michael.
I rolled a 2. I was thinking if I
But
could
you
do
have to
anything
roll
about
again.
it. No, I rolled a 16 with my first roll. My second roll was a 2.
I have danger.
So,
sense, my
It's actually
target.
23. Sorry.
Sorry.
Still doesn't beat the
I
DC.
didn't know
It was a
that.
DC 25.
Jeez.
I have danger sense. Can I dodge it?
I
don't
know
think I can-
somebody that did.
Traps and spells.
Personal.
As you guys
I die of poison before
You
any of this
guys
happens.
feel something bubbling from within you, and you're frozen in place. And as this happens,
I evade.
He can't evade.
He had this. Where'd he hide the speaker?
a
He hit the
portal,
speaker again.
a
I already
portal
looked up for it.
appears, and out walks Edvard Perversi.
I knew it.
He walks over to Theron's body, and he says, "What an incredible mystery that even after all he accomplished, a great wizard was defeated. by the likes of you. And he looks over at Filda's dissolving body. Once the most powerful transmutation wizard alive, then broken by the first astral being to darken his door. And now, here before us, to dust he makes his return. It would seem the same is now true for you. And he turns and walks over to Filda. And he says, you deserve this. True, Theron and I did not see eye to eye, but even I must acknowledge the mastery which he possessed at his craft. The funny thing is, if you look at his many notes and spells and writings, you won't find his name there. You guys remember seeing the notes and seeing it had X at the bottom? Almost as if he stole someone else's notes and spells and writings. Almost as if he were a copycat, a thief, a pathetic waste of the title wizard. He was the greatest among you, and yet he too was nothing more than dust. As he says this, he reaches up, flicks his wrist, and a magic missile hits Filda, and he says, you were given one task! To dispose of them all! And more and more magic missiles flying, hitting Filda's dissolving corpse. You were never worthy of the astral, and now to nothingness you will return. And as he finishes, there's this blast of light, and your vision goes all blind, and it comes back slowly, and you see nothing remains of Filda. A meaningless puppet. I should have killed her a long time ago. And he finally turns and looks at all of you, frozen in place. And he says, well, these past few weeks have felt like an eternity waiting for this moment. And he reaches up to the cobalt ring on his hand, and he twists it and immediately transforms into a purple Githyanki, wearing an open, deep purple cloak with a black tunic, matching black leggings, his hands covered in rings and bands and chains on his wrists. And he walks up to Wilbert, and he says, you told me you'd put my head in the ground. Now let's see whose head is going in the ground. And he touches your forehead, and you immediately disintegrate. What? He then walks up to Noggle, and he says, your lack of respect by knowingly calling me the wrong name ends now. I can finally make you shut up. He touches your forehead and you turn to dust.
Okay, I didn't die well.
Then he walks to Michael and he says, you told me to shut my pie hole. Die. And he just crushes you with his hand and you turn to dust. Then he walks up to Alfonso. Your father was right about you.
Wake up, you're in heaven.
And now you'll never get the chance to prove him wrong. And he turns you to dust. And then finally, he walks up to Dr. Malik. And he says, Dr. Malik Rowe, you're probably wondering how this all happened. You're frozen. I told you once that you would make quite the adversary. I have never had a harder time holding in a laugh in my whole life when I said that. Before I kill you, there is one thing I want you to know. And he leans in right up to your ear and he says, I created Paramalata, and Josephine was patient zero. And then he touches your forehead and you turn to dust. And that's all for this time. Or is it? You guys are in darkness. You hear strange sounds around you. You see strange lights twisting, and your whole consciousness you feel twisting and stretching as you're traversing through this dark void. You hear strange, distorted sounds, and you suddenly find yourselves lying down on the floor of an autumnal forest, with some sunlight barely peeking through the canopy above your heads.
Can we talk?
We're all here? We all see each other?
Am I dead?
Nah,
Am I back to
I'm right
my-
here.
I take the
Normal.
poison
Right here,
damage and it
No,
kills me.
no,
Whatever
don't worry,
normal
I can't
is for
see
you.
I'm
Whatever
just looking
normal
up.
is for
I'm
me.
right here.
So before all the mutations
I punch you.
and all that, probably. Before the vampiric stuff.
So,
Yeah.
was it just us?
We're in
What about like
Wait,
the other
wait.
people, or will
What
they?
happened?
I'm gonna say no.
I'll pick you up.
Okay.
So all the people that are with you, you see them appear one at a time.
I immediately say out loud, Darluva.
Huh?
You hear nothing.
I think we're in hell.
Bibbo
we're in hell.
wakes
It's a really
up and
beautiful hell, but
sits
still
crisscross
we're in
applesauce, and you see him pull a lollipop out of his pocket. It's like
I punch him.
Can I
he
do...
gives one to each of you.
I
again.
do a religion check
I punch him.
to see where we're at. To see...
a religion check.
Or like a religion to think of like...
I do history.
If we're dead,
Yeah. Go ahead and roll
afterlife.
me a religion check.
History check.
When I
check this
when I get a
check.
chance, I want to talk to Bibbo.
Mystery check.
No, history check.
Did
13 history check.
Did I hear what he whispered to?
You were dead by then.
Oh, okay.
You were first.
Oh, that's right. It was the cynic. I was the first one.
Sad.
17.
I was here alone.
From what you can tell, this is not anything like you're not in some sort of religious afterlife or anything like that.
Interesting.
From what you can tell, you're on the material plane.
We transport.
Oh, I rolled a 13 for a history check.
You've never seen this forest before.
Sad.
I don't think we're dead.
We're not.
We're not.
You're not.
Here, let me test it.
Is that
I
Bibbo?
punch Wilbur.
Can I speak to I feel like I've curled up into his lap, and I probably looked up at him and said,
Yeah, you saw this coming, huh?
I did, yes, but I couldn't let Edvard, or I should call him Zakaldis, know that I was aware of his motives. But fortunately, you all came to trust me and you consumed this lollipop that I gave you.
Huh?
That saved your lives. It's not you can't do it more than once. It's a one-time deal. But it does bring your soul back to whatever form you had when you consumed the lollipop.
Oh.
Now, I have no idea where we are. It transports you to somewhere, a random place in the material plane. But Grokabera was aware of what we were going to do, and so she's going to be sending help our way.
I sent like 40 wind methods her way. At least one of them's gonna come back. I appreciate you, buddy. I knew you had everything under control when I saw you not doing
You're
anything.
talking about the wind methods that were in
Yeah,
Zakaldis' pocket. Okay.
Do you really think they made it out?
They were real nice. One of them offered me tea. I didn't drink it because
The
it was
line
poison.
that was wrapped around.
Real good guys.
So,
Should have seen this coming.
you guys want to continue role playing for a bit? That's totally fine with me. If you want to talk about everything that just happened.
Gosh, we should have seen it coming.
I feel like you kind of saw it coming. Somewhere in the
I
back
did.
of your
You
mind.
didn't see it coming.
He's
I'm
not that
never a
smart.
very
I
nice
did it.
guy, but I never thought it'd be like this.
I kind of got
The
it. That's why I
X,
told him to shut up. I'm
the
glad I
X,
said
the
it
gift,
before.
all these
I was
things. The ring didn't come off. All of it.
I just started setting up camp.
evil. What was the first guy that died? What was the first Aardvark? The one who disintegrated. Who was he?
It could have been.
He
I
did
did
that. It was a
Arcana.
magic trick.
Because to see if it was
You're
a
not.
magic-
You're not there anymore.
of our
so
history
it
or
was-
Mikey,
Mikey, it was a trick
Just
of
to
his
see
eyes.
to think.
I'm gonna
it-
say no.
Okay.
I think you have to be there.
Okay. Yeah.
You can make your own assumptions, but you're not going to be able
Yeah.
to figure that out.
It
He
could have
was
been.
made out of clay.
The Gith were high magic users of all kinds of things. I would not be surprised if they used some sort of mirror. I don't know.
A lot of clones
But something
going on.
magic.
We need more passwords.
Metal.
Dom
Who?
speaks up.
I'm still deaf.
Dom speaks up and he
Wilbert.
says,
Metal man.
Wilbert.
Yeah.
The disease. Edward created a disease that killed your wife.
It means Zakaldis.
Zod called this. Thank you.
You sure about that?
Sarcophagus.
You whispered it.
Sarcophagus.
You whispered to me until
No.
before I died, and Josephine was patient zero.
He created Paramalata.
He did.
Well, we have an advantage on him. He
Roll me a
doesn't
history.
know
Roll me a
why.
history check.
Shut your mouth.
Actually, I want all of you to roll me a history check
We'll-
as
we'll
Dr.
find
Malik says this to you.
Unadded.
I got a
did
2
that.
minus 1.
I feel like I
don't know.
I don't
anything.
trust you, Johnny, so I have to like check every time you do.
You may.
18.
You may.
19. Well, we rolled high.
You may
I rolled a
always
2
check.
minus 1.
Never mind.
All of you,
Wilbert has no
all of you
idea what's
except
going on.
yeah, all of
Except
you.
the guy who's being spoken to.
Well, he's probably in shock after what he
Yeah.
just
Oh
learned.
no,
fair,
no!
that's fair.
My ears are ringing.
Yeah, and your vision's going all blurry. All of you remember when you went in Malone's memories, you heard that somebody at the council got attacked by one of the Githyanki attacked one of the council members. That was Zacaldus attacking her and giving her the disease.
I don't know why, but Josephine was patient 0.
And she... How did mine die? Is yours alive? Is yours alive?
She's in a stasis. I did all I could to keep her alive. I made her... If you couldn't tell, I did a lot of things to myself. Made deals
I
with
never really
demons.
address what you look like, but like... It is different.
With demons and vampires, I made a band-aid to the disease.
How can you know that she even still wants to be alive in that state?
We've talked. I see her in the dreams, and it's not just dreams, but it's her. And I've asked many times when we first started. I could ask her again. Spend some time.
I don't mean to sow doubt in your mind, but is it possible that your consciousness trying to speak to you in her form and try and keep you sane?
It could. That's why I said I don't know. She's always had a way of words, and she was adverse in magic as herself as well, more than people thought. But I don't know until I go home. And the only way I know for sure, the only way that we can know if we want a chance just to heal her is I have to go back home.
So I hate to be the guy that really isn't cued into everything that's happening here. This guy, Zacaldus, he's got something against wives?
Yeah. Sarcophagus,
Essentially,
yeah.
yes.
I don't understand
Did he
why.
hurt your wives?
I don't got
Never
one.
had one.
The question is, I
got
don't
one.
know why he went for
I
her
don't want one
and did not just outright kill her.
for now.
That's the mystery to me, because obviously he could have just killed her right then and there.
So he's like pretty powerful, huh?
So, does he
Unless he has,
personally give out Paramalata, or he just created the disease?
I don't know.
Personally.
Personally,
Created it.
Well, we still
He's
have
spread- he's
100,000
causing it
Dom
to spread.
clones.
He's causing it.
I'm just saying
We-
that as like a joke.
Dom, can you tell if your clones are still alive?
I don't have a connection to them. So let me get this straight. We just helped a Githyanki
we
kill
killed-
my master for something he never did.
Yeah, we did.
So we killed an innocent man. Well, no, he did shoot the attack at. Well, but then
Stop the
attack
gift.
should've-
He was demented, so.
I don't know. I'm not smart.
I don't know about that.
I don't even know what happened yesterday.
We had
And Zacaldus was there. He was building an army of clones to protect against the
Against
gift.
the Githyanki.
Against the Gith, it was stop the Gith.
I mean,
He
I
was
think
right.
it would have been reasonable if he had like told other people. He was kind of doing this all in private, really inviting people to kill him. He's like, "Oh, hey, I'm a warlord with an army. I've
When you're a
gone
mad,
off the
Well,
when you're a
public
mad,
information.
when you're a madman, you cut off everything.
He wasn't doing himself any favors. I'm not gonna say he deserved to die, but it did make the situation look very good.
What's done is done.
That's
But-
what I'm saying.
But he was right.
Now we kill Arbok.
Sure, I want him dead a long time ago.
I'm right there with you.
How do we kill a man that just killed us with a touch?
Oh, we were all
We'll get stronger.
Oh God, we'll
More
save us.
importantly, how did he
What'd you say?
get us all held like that?
What?
How did he get all of us like that?
Well, we were frozen.
Is it because of the flowers?
There's 11 of us or 10 of us. How was he able to do that?
I feel like most of the people
Magic
we
grip.
fought, we
Again,
kind of been out above
gift-
our heads a little bit.
He with the flowers, with him being a Gith, it would not surprise me if he's on the level of almost a god at this point.
They have spells and magic we don't understand.
We don't exactly.
We will get stronger.
I mean,
think
you can
roll
only
me-
get so much stronger to. understand spells.
That's the only way. I just gotta get stronger.
Hitting things harder isn't gonna help this.
No, it's gonna help.
What do you want me to roll?
When I crush his head.
I heard that.
I love crushing heads, but it's not gonna.
Shut your mouth.
I will grow 3 times my
That
size.
before.
Listen, I love telling one guy to shut up as much as the next guy on the street, but we gotta put our
You
heads
don't know how
together.
this affects me.
You're right. I'm sorry.
It's his wife.
I know.
Nuggle, now's not the time.
Well, but
Just
I'm.
saying.
Nuggle, shut your mouth for once in your life.
What?
All right? No.
Hey,
Mouse, what did I just tell you? What did I just tell you?
Wilbur, I'm sorry. You're right. I don't
You're sorry. It
understand how
doesn't mean
this
anything to
affects
me. We barely know each other. All right?
I know, and I know it's
All
not
right,
gonna
I
make
want
it better.
no.
But
No.
our heads are together here. We're going towards the same goal. We have to do this smart. We can't just run. The only
Yes, we can.
advantage
We
that
can
we
just
have.
run straight at him.
The only advantage that we have is that he doesn't know we're alive.
Frickin' loot.
Alfonso's gonna try to make some peace here with Wilbert and be like, Wilbert, we're all on your side.
Are you?
Everybody?
Are you?
Yes.
Because half of you does not even. Half of you is a dick. All right.
Half of you gave you bardic inspiration.
Doesn't matter. That was a one-time thing, you know. That was a one nice thing your Malone ever did. All right. So you really don't have much to say right now. All right.
I do have much to say because I've been your friend, have I not? Alfonso has been your friend.
It's 3 weeks. It's just. You don't know how much pain I'm in every day. All right? This weight, I didn't really choose it. All right, when you lose your wife, your whole world, everything collapses, and now I know who did it. I know who's the reason. And I must get stronger. I must. The Bubble God said I can bring my wife back, and I will do everything I can to bring her back. If that means killing any one of you, I will do it.
Wasn't the bubble god helping him? Y'all told me that he was helping you get all these flowers to deliver to that guy.
Possibly. We don't know about the bubble god is in question as well, Wilbert. I understand though.
I know for a fact.
Whether you believe it or not, the only ones you could trust truly are the ones that just got saved by a lollipop.
That's fair.
I hate to say it. I wish.
No, you will not destroy my hope.
No.
You've destroyed a lot of things in my life. You will not destroy this one teeny bit of hope that I have.
No, I'm saying there is hope. And the hope is killing Edvard.
I'll bring her back. She's already dead. Nobody can bring her back. Except the only thing I know. Nuggle!
There might...
For once!
There might be another
serious!
I'm in the back. I'm gone.
There might be another way.
I say take a walk. Come on, man.
There might be another way.
Absolutely not, no.
To bring her back, but it takes a lot, and I wouldn't wish that.
You were able to put your wife in a stasis. I wasn't!
Sure.
But I made deals that you would never
I would
want
have
to
made even more deals.
to make her Bibbles right. For all I know, Josephine is in pain and wishes to die.
Bring her back. God, bring her back. This is the only way.
Well, maybe maybe this bubble god that you speak of will be able to bring her back.
Thank you, that's all I want, just a little bit of hope.
We don't know very much about it, apart from, kind of like Scientology, like we don't really know what's going on.
I like
I
what?
have this, it has to mean something.
I pull out the charm or whatever that I had.
No, it's one of the good luck charms.
He is right. If anything, the prophecies about the divine flower were true and having their power. So there is hope. But what I'm saying is that we have to be even more careful not to get duped again.
Yes, we
I
should
don't trust
definitely.
anyone.
We should approach
fine.
especially any deity, with a great deal of scrutiny. I remember this one time when I was still a bit younger, probably around 200 or so, and I was traversing across the island of Malar. It's a very wonderful city, a very wonderful island. Really.
The Dragonborn
Yes,
Island.
where the Dragonborn live, and Speaking of which, I wonder what happened to that sleeping dragon.
I was about to say, where'd he go?
She's probably here, right?
I don't know what happened.
We woke her up.
But, no, we did not. But
Edvard probably took her and
It's okay,
just...
the Dom probably
She
killed
was
her.
with us.
It was
so
up to
either
Edvard to wake her up, and he never did.
he killed her or he left
But
her there.
stay with me now. Stay with me now.
Classic
When I was traversing over there, they basically worshipped this dragon that birthed all of them. It was the only last living dragon.
I know all about that.
Oh yes. Oh, you're from there. I forgot.
Yes, sir.
Never
Born
really,
and raised.
never really spent much time in the mountains with the giants, and I didn't know that there were mouse people living there too. But stay with me now.
This is not important.
There was the
No,
dragon
he's
that
wise. Let
lived
him
there
talk.
was basically, I mean, at least like a demigod, if you will. I mean, the powers that she possessed were truly magnificent, beyond anything I've ever seen in magic or otherwise.
I might have a
perhaps
contact.
She could help us beat the cultists.
I'm saying she's the most powerful magic source I've ever personally seen. But there is also the rumors and the legends of this tree, and if Theron's final words can be taken into consideration, he never had the flowers, so the only person that could have would be Zakaldis.
And we're not ruling out the bubble god here. We want to do more research. We don't want to go in blindly to this. Like Malik said, the only people you can
Wilbur
trust
just turns away.
are the people who he killed just now. There's a lot of people I trust. I trust Barry. I don't even know if I can trust her anymore.
Is all I hear. I'm not listening to a word you say. Wilbert is just
He's greedy.
in his
Yeah,
mind. He is in his thoughts.
He's not
He
listening
doesn't
to
know
me.
what to think. Doesn't know who to trust. Doesn't know what to believe.
For his sake, we can do more research on the bubble god.
Yes. I might have a contact
And who might that be?
to get to the island.
Oh, to Malar? I see. Well, I don't know how you're going to be able to reach them from wherever we are.
I don't know.
I
but
say we do some exploration, figure out what's in our immediate vicinity, and then set up a camp, because we could be here for a while.
Like I said, I don't know if I can trust Barry, but I know she knows how to get a message across, and I know plenty of people in the law.
Well, didn't she say she's going to message us every morning? So,
Yeah,
if she doesn't, then I guess that means we can't trust her.
sure.
Or she's
that
dead.
also means there's no
Or she's
help
dead.
coming.
But
Which means Lachlan.
if she messages us, we need to be sure that it's her and not this Gith guy.
I'm gonna take a survival check to get my bearings, see if there's...
Yeah, everybody roll me a survival check as you guys kind of figure out what's around you in this autumnal forest.
I've been chopping
dirty
wood
20.
and
Dirty 20.
6.
15.
12.
survival 16.
Wilbert is the most determined and focused he's been since he lost his wife. He has one purpose, and he knows what he has to do to make that happen. You immediately find all of the edible food that is within the small radius of where you guys are at. You start chopping down trees. You start getting a whole shelter set up, and you don't detect any threats within at least a half mile of where you guys are at.
Okay.
I was looking just to see if there's a clearing of the forest nearby.
Yeah,
So I can kind of maybe even see a hill or something I can get top off and see where we're at.
you can
Croc could
see.
just fly above.
Croc could just fly
Probably.
above, but I feel like you'd have to traverse quite a bit.
Okay, then I won't. I don't want to go too far.
Yeah, it's mostly, as flat as it can get without there being a hill.
Well, we need to, as I see Wilbert already doing, make camp, and then tomorrow
I'm building
pick,
houses.
pick a direction and go and figure out where we're at.
We'll have Croc fly above. See if he can't figure it out.
Croc flies above while you guys are setting up camp, and he comes back down. He's like,
Forest as far as you can see. I have no idea where we are. This is nowhere on any of the maps that I've studied.
Bibble, where did you take us?
I didn't take you anywhere.
Or where did
You
where the
were-
lollipops
you
was
knew
just
the
random?
lollipops worked, so you know they took
you have
somebody
any idea?
somewhere.
Did you say it was
knew
random?
Yes, I don't understand how it works exactly. All I know is that it worked for a friend of mine, and it attaches your soul to the material plane.
Where'd he go?
How far does the material plane?
I think you landed in
expand?
Milan. Back in those days.
I don't think that's where we are.
Would I know?
It's not
No.
Okay.
But you guys set up camp.
Would it have attached Alfonso and Malone's souls?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
You're now 2.
Well, yeah, which one ate the lollipop?
Yeah.
Probably Alfonso.
You guys can long rest throughout the night.
Oh, that would be fucked up if we both just landed there, me and Malone, next to each other.
Separate.
And then you see a
Separate.
hammer just go through Malone's face.
We could just kill him.
But his soul is attached to the ring. So
It is.
Oh, yeah.
See, you said it attaches it to the material plane.
yes, you as the host of the body, it attaches your soul to the material plane, and his soul is still attached to the ring.
Okay.
But you guys long rest overnight. I'm assuming that's okay to kind of skip to the morning.
Yeah.
You wake up the next morning to a message from Grokabera. And she tells you that Lachlan Marari's apprenticeship's going good. She tells you that, she, hopes that things are going well with you guys.
How do we receive this message?
It's like a mental, like you guys hear it in your mind.
Did we know?
And then she asks if it happened yet.
Would I know?
Was there? Yeah.
I
So
probably this.
was there a limit to her message? Do we know?
25 words.
Well, limit in distance it can
No,
send.
there's no distance. Its range is unlimited.
As long as it's material plane.
How do we send back a message?
You
Honestly,
in
that's
response, you can just send back. It says you can answer in like matter immediately.
Wait. Before we send anything, we don't know if she's trustworthy.
You know the mouse.
Well, you and I would know better than most, and I can assure you she is trustworthy. I've known her for a very long time.
Do we know that it's her sending this message?
For all we know, does it call this thinks we're dead?
It gives us an advantage.
It does. And so it would be if her sending a message indicates she has no idea what happened already. What does it call this?
She knew that something was going to go down.
She knew something was going to, but I'm saying like if she's asking.
But she asked if it happened yet. You guys have to respond immediately.
Because we can each respond independently, right?
Go ahead.
No, it targets
Oh.
one creature. So I'm gonna say that the message went to you.
I'll just relay
And
it.
it also says here that you know who the sender is.
Okay,
you
so I do
it's
know
her.
it's her.
She's trustworthy.
Sure.
What do you want?
Okay.
So you have 25 words. What do you want your message back to be?
No.
Can I advise him?
Boy.
What? Why am I blanking on the wizard's name?
Grokabera.
Nope.
Barry.
Theron?
Theron.
Is it called this?
Theron. Can someone keep track of my words? Theron dead. Aardvark.
It's one word.
Gith.
Can you say Zacaldus?
Flowers taken
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. Instead of Gith, I'm gonna say Zacaldus.
Cacophis.
What other information?
Flowers? Do we see the flowers at all, or
Yeah.
No.
no? We don't know if the thing
mean,
has the flowers.
The thing.
The
We should mention some about the fallen
Githyanki
angel.
having the
Philda
angel
was
dead.
Philda-
Philda dead?
Fallen angel.
Filda.
Fallen
Wait.
angel.
She knows she's a fallen angel.
Aardvark dead has flowers. Or no, Aardvark Zacaldus has flowers.
Is all called this.
Oh, Aardvark is Zacaldus.
It's 5.
Has flowers.
Has flowers. Bad. No, she would know.
Don't know where we are.
Don't know where.
That's coming.
Githyanki.
That's coming.
I'm not gonna admit that we killed
Theron.
Theron.
Just say
I'll just say Theron dead.
You already said Theron dead.
Say it's
He's fine.
Githyanki.
Killed, fallen, angel. It's 10.
Oh, we said no. Don't leave the killed fallen angel. We filled We need to say it was filled and she was waking for him. What have we said so far?
We have 7. We did.
You just talked about who died, basically. Mm-hmm.
Filda, fallen.
Filda dead. Wait for Zacaldus.
Zacaldus is Aardvark.
We mentioned
died.
that.
Worked for Zacaldus. 12.
Where are we?
We
Say
are
lost.
lost.
We are lost.
Huge
What's
autumnal-
our
10 more
environment
words.
look
10.
like?
Huge
25?
autumnal,
10 more words, yeah.
What's
huge autumnal forest.
Got resurrected.
Got resurrected. Huge autumnal forest.
5 more words.
Did you get my other letters from the wind methods?
Lost. Help find us,
Please.
please.
Heart.
Going
Sure, yeah, that seems good. That seems effective.
You guys send that. Don't hear anything back
We'll probably hear back.
for the rest of the day. You guys just, Bibbo recommends we stay in one place. Another day passes. The following morning, you get another message from Grokabera. Sorry to hear that. Saw
Wasting
this
the
coming. Sending help. Found a new breakthrough with the kids. Gonna check it out. We'll talk later. Grokabera, heart.
Do we hear heart?
She wrote out hot. She could have just used an emoji. She's bad with those.
What? That's more of a modern interpretation of the spell.
Sure. I usually send my messages with all emojis because people understand images better than words. But she's pretty old-fashioned. What?
An image is worth 1,000 words.
Hieroglyphics.
What's a hieroglyphic?
What should we respond with?
I mean, there's not much to
We
say.
will wait. We will stay.
Did you get my
where
other letters
we
from the ice
landed.
methods? That's really important. We didn't say that in the last letter. Now we have
Can't.
another opportunity to say
that.
so.
You can send that back again as your response.
Ask what the breakthrough was.
Ask what breakthrough say.
Oh,
We'll
sure.
stay where we're at.
We'll stay put. What was breakthrough? Did you get my other letters from the ice methods? I love you. A bunch of emojis.
They were wind
send.
methods, but okay.
Wind methods, my bad.
I think
Send.
these days we're waiting. Malone's gonna come out for like 2 solid minutes just to give us a house of cards and then go back to
Yeah.
Oh, that's
How
actually
long
incredibly
does,
helpful.
How
That
long
is.
does it last? 12 hours?
24 hours.
24
20.
hours, nice.
Oh my
That is
gosh,
nice.
that's heat.
That is nice.
That's
the-
Did I
actually
dream
good.
of Josephine at all?
You do not dream of Josephine.
You just notice just throughout the days that Wilbert's whole, not really like kind of personality, but he's not like, he hasn't really smiled, hasn't told any jokes, hasn't really talked to anybody. He is just, he's kind of just like sitting on a stump most of the, or a fallen tree or whatever most of the time. Just like he's just like just, any light in his eyes is just gone. Like he is just in complete pain.
I think
He starts doing push-ups the first time in a long time.
You know,
I think Michael
wait.
doesn't.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think Michael doesn't know how to cheer you up. So every couple hours, you get like a new wood carving sat next to you, like really quietly. So like I just go like the first one's probably like a carving of a woman that Michael has taken with like a piece of bark. he'll scurry up without you hearing. Set
like
it
a
then
beaver.
down. Then the second one is like of a heart, and then like the third one is like a fully 3D. I'm sorry, I love you. Like written out.
So,
like,
so the
into
first one
wood.
was
just a woman.
Wilbert doesn't even take he notices you play something, but he just takes it and just throws it behind every time you do it.
He's gonna keep doing it.
One of these.
There's gonna end up being a pile of things.
Go ahead. Go ahead before I say something.
While we're waiting around, Alfonso's going to be looking at Wilbert, just Wilbert sitting facing away on his stump. Alfonso can't really empathize that much, but I think...
Alifa's literally there with you.
Well,
I kill Alifa
Wait,
so
wait.
that you can.
yeah, okay.
Cancel
no,
out.
I
Yeah, it
mean-
can work because I revivify again. I can.
Yes. How do you
Alfonso-
feel? Bad? Okay, she's back.
Alfonso can't, empathize as much with, the loss and death of loved ones and stuff.
Mhm.
But I think Malone can. He's not going to say anything. He's just going to stand from a distance and gently play a song of rest.
Wilbert falls asleep. I assume, or
When-
does
Song
that
of Rest, it heals you.
Just relax.
Just short term.
Yeah, think of
just
it like
to-
therapy,
Xanax.
musical
Yeah.
therapy.
just to help you relieve some pain.
That it's the first time you hear Willie really Wilbert speak, and all he says is a quiet just thank you.
I just give him a nod.
After some
Just
time of
continues.
playing, I walk up to you and I
Yeah.
ask, Wilbert, I need your help with something.
As Bedell
Can you
starts
walk
to
with
join
me for a
in,
minute? I
He does not. He resists. He goes, no. I'm sitting right here.
And then I'll do it next to you. I am going to build an altar.
For what?
Of what?
I don't know. I am going to just kind of build a wooden blank altar and speak as I do.
Okay.
You know who?
I'm assuming Darluva.
Yeah.
Do you need help chewing it out?
Oh, I mean, I won't. If you do it, I'm not going to speak to you. If you're helping, I don't know. When I died, I saw a flash of my life, and I lived it selfishly. A lot. I didn't let myself feel pain, and I kept moving forward. When all I needed to do was just actually accept some things. Josephine died long ago. She might be in there. She might be stable. I don't know. But the truth is, I don't know. I know for all I know, I could be tormenting her for hundreds of years. And I didn't let myself feel the pain, and I selfishly kept her alive. Past her time when it was time for her to go.
He doesn't.
And I'm going...
say much.
And there's nothing I can do. At least now. But what I can do is make sure that no one else loses their wives. And that's the hope that I have. And that's the only thing I can have to keep going. To make sure no one does the same mistakes I did.
Okay.
Finish the altar and I say a prayer.
Roll me a religion check.
13.
You don't really get anything.
That's fine.
Yeah, you feel just an absence of any presence.
He doesn't need to feel anything. He knows what he saw.
Does anybody else want to do?
Wilbert is just like in his head. He's not saying anything, but you know what everybody said about the bubble god and stuff is really making him doubt, and now he doesn't know what's. You know, he wants to believe, but like he's just. I don't know if you count it as a prayer, but he's just like, because Wilbert's too dumb. I don't even think he remembers if you even told about.
I mean, I make an altar and praying. So
well, I know, but like
crazy.
I don't even remember the bird, but
no, you don't hear my bird. But.
No, but like when you went to talk to the god or whatever, but like
he came back to life.
Well, yeah, but like
Wilbert's pretty singularly focused.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
All he knows is just attack and stuff. So he doesn't really. I mean, he thinks, but like all I'm trying to say is that he just is like silently calling out for
bubble gun.
Maybe anything. He's like, whatever is real, whatever has this power, like it's just gonna keep repeating in his head over and over and over to the point it's just like that's all. He doesn't notice what's going on. Like he has hardly looked over at the altar or whatever. He's just been sitting there. But
if you guys look over towards Wilbert, you'll see occasionally like a bird will land on like his shoulder and like just kind of sit there for a minute while he's just very stoic.
Yeah.
As you're kind of in this meditative state. The luck charm that's around your neck will occasionally glow, and you'll feel a sense of hope for a moment, and then it'll fade again.
Okay.
I'd say like happens a few times over the course of a couple hours while you're sitting there.
Okay, so he's just going through a whirlwind of up and down. Just maybe this will work out.
I need everybody to roll me a perception, except you, because you're
okay.
not really.
That's fair.
Attention.
11.
Wouldn't that be crazy if you guys weren't fair right now?
Just say Post Malone. Do that?
I said Post Malone.
Oh. Post Malone. Banjo perception.
Mm-hmm. His goggles.
21.
Oh, yeah.
What did you get, Johnny?
2.
It's very fitting.
You feel like you see something looking at you guys from far into the trees, and like you do a double take, and it's gone. Whatever it was.
It's the fucking clone thing again.
It's the shadow.
Before.
Yeah.
You mean like the creepy clone?
Yes. I'm immediately going to tell Dr. Malik. I think he'll know. Be like, Dr. Malik, I saw something again.
I was praying. What was it?
Do you know like what I'm talking about? Like back in the hotel
in the window
room?
when you guys jumped out the window after this thing.
Like
I would,
does
yeah.
Malik know?
Yeah. Do you? Is it?
I'm not sure what I saw, but I saw something.
Why would the clone still be tracking us?
I don't know if it's a clone, but I definitely
The shadow.
saw a shadow. That
Something's
came
gotta
and
live
disappeared.
here.
I think we should be on alert.
We can set up watches.
Set up watch.
There's
we
like
will
10
have
of
to.
us, so
But
We're being watched.
if we are being watched by the... At that time, was it Theron or is it Coldis that was using those things, you would think? Coldis. Or something else?
I think it'd be Theron. Theron didn't seem to recognize us.
I kind of walk up and say...
Or, no, sorry, I meant it'd be Zakaldis using the clones to spy because Theron didn't seem to clock us.
Do you guys want me
You
to
guys remember? Oh, sorry.
run a loop in the woods? I don't got nothing better to do. I'm pretty stealthy. Nothing's gonna see me.
Take a partner with you.
I'll go because I'm still.
You'll need to take a partner with you. We
Me
don't
and
want you
Algie
getting
can
caught
go.
on the wares.
Do you guys
We'll
remember
run a
what
loop in the forest.
on fishing.
Zakaldis said to Philda as he was blasting her, dissolving body on the ground?
Something about wanting to kill us.
Wanting to kill us, you're worthless.
He said you had one job.
You had one job to kill us.
Kill all of them. So Philda was working with him.
Yeah.
So all the things that you guys previously assumed about Philda working for Theron now apply to Zakaldis.
Yeah.
Which is, anytime the clones showed up, she was mysteriously not there.
So basically, it's
Yeah, it was Zakaldis, yeah.
That guy you saw in the factory
Zakaldis.
that killed Celia Nasara.
Something, yeah. Zakaldis. Okay.
But that actually was. So the guy who threw Magnus in, actually was it.
Crazy. Yeah.
But Lachlan and Mirari have
No idea right now. We then, with this information,
Well, now
we
they
need to
do.
watch. We need to watch.
Well, with
just-
But he was
I thought you
also
were gonna say we need to watch back.
he was also
Oh yeah, that too.
he was also cool with Magnus surviving.
Travis watched by
He was on the
could've-
ship and knew we were delivering him Big Rock Ribera.
It didn't care to him. He had all the cards. Then we need to have a watch at night, and then we can do.
we're in their
Around.
territory, so I don't think we should go out looking for them.
I don't either.
We're not. We're
Create a
just.
defensive post here.
That's what we're gonna do. Me and
You guys
Nago are
probably
just
have
gonna
two
run a
people
loop.
watches.
We're gonna
I
run
think.
2 people around the perimeter. Then we're gonna slightly expand. Do it again. Slightly expand.
I
don't think that's a good idea.
No.
That's looking for trouble.
Bibble's like,
Let's look at-
Somebody
It's
that has.
defending the perimeter. If we're gonna sit here, they're just gonna attack us. They're gonna jump on us if somebody's after
Let
us.
them come to us.
I'd rather have us all together and do that than not.
I've traveled
rather
through
have the
a lot
advantage.
of.
You will, but we will be at disadvantage without 2 people.
For a time, I was a cartographer, and I used to draw maps of new places that people hadn't been to before. And during that time, during my travels, I found that it was always best and safest to keep a small perimeter around your camp, because it's easier to contain, and you're less likely to be noticed by anything that might be indigenous to the region.
Okay,
I'm
one loop around
sorry
the
to
forest,
point it out to
slightly
you,
outside
Bibbo,
the
but we have a
perimeter.
30-foot tall house
I go
in the
with you.
middle of a forest.
Yes, true,
I started walking.
but
Go
You don't
ahead.
have to go far.
Then
the
go.
closer we are together, the safer we are.
We won't leave earshot. All right.
Then go.
We're stealthy, you know.
Yeah, a mouse
No.
won't be that easy to notice. Or a small man with +7 to stealth,
9.
+9.
Then do your thing.
I walk.
We're gonna just run.
Really?
Yeah. Roll me some perceptions as you guys are going around.
How many perceptions?
1 each.
3.
9.
It's the highest you rolled for perception in a while, Johnny.
I know it's sad.
Yeah, you guys don't notice anything. It seems like everything's safe. There's
I
nothing to be
ain't
worried about.
seeing nothing out
Occasionally
here.
throughout the day, I would
Same
go back to
here,
the
my
altar.
friend.
And keep doing your prayers. Nothing changes as far as response.
That's fine. Can I do another check?
Sure, roll me a religion.
Mikey sees me.
You even get that from the teleport with you?
Nat?
I guess.
Nat 1. What'd you get?
10.
Why did you just look?
It was lower.
looked like it
was
was
lower.
major.
It was lower than the first one, so I was like, nah.
Alright, nothing changes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running
Gotta
that
have a
perimeter
little
until it's time to go
sauce.
to bed, and then I'll get somebody to switch off with.
You always
Yeah,
have
I
to
don't
have
know
a
if you
little
wanted to say.
sauce.
Bibbo again, when you guys get back, Bibbo again says,
Maybe give
Let's
someone
just
with
have
dark
someone
vision.
to watch the camp and not traverse out there.
Yeah, somebody
especially
with
at
dark
night.
vision.
I'll take the
Watch
first
the
watch.
night.
So the
I have
night
dark
comes and goes, and the next morning, you guys do not get a message
I slip
from
up in the
Grokabera.
This is not good. This is really bad. I'm not getting nothing.
Huh?
She was
Got
supposed to
bad
message
vibes.
me this morning. She ain't done it.
So called this is
You'll
making
get
his
one.
moves.
Don't worry.
We told her she was. We told her Zakaldis who he was, and she know that he was after him. She should message me.
Hey, it's
might
okay.
have
And
got-
maybe she abandoned. She knew that Zakaldis was coming, so she had to get out. Because what would be the next thing?
She should still be able to send a message even if she had to leave.
No.
Well, if he's looking for her, he might be able to find her if she's one of the only people in a
Yes.
wide radius using magic.
She's abandoned us.
No,
Yet.
she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that.
She's smart enough that
agree.
Bibble's right.
The message could still be.
She's the most powerful. One of them, if anybody, has the most powerful magic to stand up to Zakaldis. Zakaldis now would probably go to take her out eventually, and so to maybe
What are you saying?
Zakaldis went to probably
She's
go
in
and attack
hiding.
her. She's hiding, and so
And you think he could track her magic if she sent us a message?
possibly
Possibly, yes.
Possible.
one.
Find our own way out of this.
But they will come get us.
I hope so. I mean,
No
she
help
should have
is coming.
assigned somebody to.
Don't say it like that.
We need. We can rest
I
a
said
few
they'll
more
come get
days. We can rest a few more days, but
No, the good guy.
we can
Yeah,
rest
the
a
good
few more
guys.
days. But
She did tell us that help was coming.
If she doesn't message in the next day
But
or
if
two, we
she-
should probably be on the move.
If
few
she
more days.
told us help was coming, then she knew where we were, and she sent sending someone to this spot.
How long do you think we
One
should
word
wait,
could have told
Bibbo?
us where we were. And said she sent a heart.
I mean, it really depends. If
I mean, she's in control of the situation.
if she's not able to teleport to us, then whoever's coming here must be coming here by natural means, or
probably just to hide the
non-magical
tracks.
means, I should say. So it could be a matter of weeks.
I don't want to just sit here and camp, run a perimeter around the forest right here every evening. I don't want to stay here. I want to move.
Do you trust Barry?
Of course.
None of us wants to stay.
None of us
but
wants to stay here, but if you trust Crocobera, and she said help is coming,
Hope is coming.
the best action we can take is wait.
Can't it be something we do in the meantime? We research anything. Well, I know Wilbur wants to move, right?
We can move, train, and prepare.
let's
But-
build up our defenses here. We can train on our individual skills and just bide time, and hope that she messages us again soon.
If you want, we can get a better view of the surrounding area, but it will make us a lot more visible. I can make 3 houses of cards and stack them on top of each other. We have
That's not going to help anything. We have Crook to fly up.
We
I think that
we
would make
have
us more
Crook.
noticeable.
It'll make us more noticeable, but we'll
No,
be able to see.
we have Crook.
Just
and-
enough.
I can fly up there and I can go
Dude,
as high as I want.
You can?
Yeah,
Go on.
he's like,
I didn't know
why
that.
not?
He said you're a cockroach. He can do it.
Yeah,
Not time to call
I didn't know if you
cockroach.
could just glide. I mean,
no, I can fly.
I didn't want to.
Does anybody have
anything.
invisibility?
I can fly as high as long as I
You
can
would
know
breathe.
those,
I
though.
can fly up there.
You could fly on the bird.
That's not going to help
You can ride on my
anybody.
back if you want to, Mr. Mouse, Mr. Neverwinter.
you're tiny
Do we
enough.
have invisibility, anybody?
Nope.
Malone does.
I think I could switch to it
If we made if we made Crook invisible, he could do a full scout of the island.
And you.
How do you know we're on an island?
I mean, it has to be. They're all islands.
Wait, no. Yeah,
Big
technically.
islands, small islands, everything's an island.
Just some of them are really big.
Yes.
We can
I suppose.
we could take it. We can have Crook lead the scouting party, alone or with you, and fly and do a
I don't
scan.
want to go alone.
Then-
What if I get shot down?
Then with
I'll go with
the
him, but-
mouse. You won't go alone.
But
if
we
you're
both need to be invisible. They'll see a mouse flying through the sky. I'll just attract predators.
I don't even know. Hold on. Let me make sure.
Go
You know how to make an
Go get
invisibility potion.
Go invisible.
Invisibility doesn't even last that long.
Doesn't
Maybe
matter.
it is a spell. If only we
I'm
had-
actually level 4, which means greater invisibility is level 4. So could we make it
How long does that last? An hour?
8 hours, 10 hours, something like that?
That's more than
Let me double check. I could be. So I go to Dom and ask the question: if Theron was just a crazy old man, and you saw him in the factory, why didn't you say if he looked different or anything? Or
The last time I saw Theron, that's how he looked.
Oh.
Something happened to him in the span of, what, a week? Maybe a little bit longer since I last saw him, and yeah. He was a human, and he was keeping himself looking like that magically. So maybe he was just so far gone that he just stopped maintaining his health.
possibly. Interesting. Because
I do want to be honest with you guys. I was working with Edvard.
What? Kill him.
wait, and in what
As
capacity?
in the
After
Githyank.
yeah.
Okay.
After
Wilbur
Theron
hears
tried-
that and he just pulls out his warhammer and just
I
sits with
were
it.
all
He's not
also
getting him to
working with
attack, but
I think
he's
it's fair to
like
pull out a
gripping
weapon.
it. It's
Yeah.
he's
Roll me,
like
roll me an intimidation.
Grip it and rip it.
Maybe it's fire.
12. It's
No,
not greatest,
bring him.
but he is kind of. He's more of a. He's
With advantage, you got a 12?
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and now you have 12.
Oh, yeah, you have
and
plus
then I
two,
rolled a
yeah.
3. So
You don't have much charisma.
no. Yeah, he.
I mean,
You can continue what you were saying, but
Yeah.
Wilbert has you just noticed he hasn't really moved much, but now that he moved, he's just holding it and he's just staring at
Dom
as he talks.
When Theron tried to kill me, I was lost. I had nobody to turn to. And I found myself wondering why Quarian was trying to, he was working for Edvard. So I was like, maybe, I've been working for the bad guy all along. So I went to Theron and I talked with him.
You guys remember that he said
Edvard?
he interrogated Dom and tortured him in his torture chamber.
You went to Edvard, you mean?
Yeah.
What did I say, Theron?
Theron. You said Theron.
And we talked about it, and then he told me this plan that he had to try and catch Theron in the act, basically, and be able to get the flowers or whatever he had on him at that time and get out of there. He said it meant deceiving you guys, but I was blinded with the idea of revenge. I wanted to stop Theron. I wanted to... I don't know, I had nothing else giving me any purpose, but just the idea that this guy that I trusted betrayed me, and I wanted to... The only thing I cared about was stopping him.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Dom, because every single person in this group was also in Edvard's employ.
We were all betrayed.
Yeah, but I knew that he was lying to you guys, and I didn't tell you that, and I'm sorry that I led you guys to that point, and I'm even more sorry that I let him convince me that Theron was a bad guy. He was just lost.
Again, we've all been duped. And powerful men take advantage of those at the most vulnerable states.
DM question: what order did the NPCs pop back into the
In the order
grove?
that you died.
N-
Oh, NPCs.
the NPCs.
I honestly didn't even think that.
Did Dom pop in last?
No. I think Bibbo was the last one to pop in.
Did he say anything to you before he killed you?
Well,
You're talking to Bibbo?
Dom.
Oh, to Dom?
Well, I mean, everybody. I think it would help. You want to get his final words in a monologue.
he did.
We're just NPCs, man.
We're just NPCs. We're not the main characters.
All he said was, thanks for the help, and then he killed him.
I'm gonna kind of
That makes
look
me-
over at Bibbo just to confirm if
Bibbo's sitting crisscross again, sniffing the flower again. He's like,
Yes, that's what happened.
So you knew that Edvard had the flowers?
I didn't I knew that he wasn't telling the truth. I confronted him in the hopeful
That's right.
on the way over, and
You didn't know about that. Only Lachlan did. I don't remember if Lachlan told anybody either.
About
or Mirari, whoever it was.
Geist
You
did.
heard them talking in the basement of the Hopeful, and then you snuck away, ran away, went to bed. I don't think you told anybody about it, though.
oops.
I confronted him about it because I knew that there was something he was keeping from me, and he just basically told me, like, if you want there, then go along. And then I heard somebody up, creeping on somewhere above deck, and we basically stopped talking and just went on from there.
Okay, so Wilbert heard all this, but all he really processed was that Dom said he worked with, and he had these suspicions, and he didn't tell us, and that pisses Wilbert off. So Wilbert actually stands up for the first time in the wild, slowly walks up to Dom.
Dom just stares down at the ground.
I'm fully going to let whatever you do happen.
Look at me.
Boom! Just punches him right. He just punches
Not
him.
killing, but
Roll me.
Maybe hopefully break his nose, but
Yeah.
Roll me an attack, advantaged, because he's not gonna resist.
15 plus 4.
Roll me some damage.
What do you want me to?
I'm
roll?
assuming you're raging right now.
No, well,
Narratively, you'd be.
I mean, narratively,
You're
but
gonna get back.
he's not just gonna. Actually,
You don't think he's gonna go all muscly for this punch? You think-
yeah, he does. He does. He needs to take his anger out. He is beyond pissed.
Go ahead and
I'm
roll
not
me,
even gonna-
roll me 2d4s, and it'll be plus 5 for damage, just for the sake
Again,
of.
I'm not. That's a 3. It's a 3. That's 6.
So 11.
Yeah.
So 11.
Solid
Yeah,
damage for a punch.
you can definitely break his nose.
I break his
Barbarian.
nose, and I don't look at anybody else. I just go back to the stump I was sitting on and just.
Back outside.
I sit back down, and I don't say much for the rest of the day. However, there's still more I want to do. But
There's more time.
I think I'm gonna pat him on the leg and turn away, just walk away because he kind of deserved it.
I don't think he deserved it. After Wilbur walks away,
You
so
can
he
heal
can't
him.
see
I don't
me.
care. He got his
I
anger
was
out.
gonna heal. I don't even have any. I do have cure one.
Alfonso
My potion's
does?
not giving it to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would eventually cure Dom.
yeah. I would. I'll just help him out.
Band-aid over his nose.
You guys help him up. If you go to cure him, though, he's gonna say, "No, leave it.
You
The
sure?
blood going down.
I need to remember my mistakes.
Okay then.
He has a little bit of blood in his.
Oh God.
I talk to the crook.
I'm gonna
I
pull
don't
up
wanna-
too because we have an expedition
Give
to.
Wilbur an SSRI, please.
If you're okay with me being there, unless you're trying to have a private conversation.
No.
When you walk up to Kruk, you see him holding something in his hand, and the second he hears a twig snap as you guys are walking up, he pockets it really quickly and is like,
Oh, hey guys.
What was that?
Just nothing.
No more secrets.
Something private.
No
it's,
more
it's
secrets,
okay.
bud.
We won't press if you don't want to share.
I'm gonna press.
Does Wilbur
I'm
hear
gonna
this?
press.
"No."
Don't
Okay,
shake
okay,
your
okay.
head.
He's at the edge
We're
of
done with
Leave us
then I
for a
won't say
minute
anything.
then.
Kruk was on watch.
Leave
I'll
us.
leave you.
Leave us
Fuck.
for a minute.
We're done with secrets. All right.
It's not even that. It's just a picture of Rika.
I figured.
Just a picture of my girlfriend.
What are you, a soldier going to war?
No, but I miss her. I almost died. I want to let her know I'm okay.
You did die.
Do you want your time alone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
that's fine.
I mean, you died twice now in the span of what? 2 days?
Twice.
Yeah, you died twice.
And the scene works, and
Yeah. I mean,
Like we
technically-
could die at any moment. I was just thinking about it. That's all.
sure, Wilbur.
I agree. And so I agree. I agree. That's why I'm gonna talk to you. You have helped me in more ways than I can imagine. And I put my hand on his shoulder.
The crux.
You can tell he's uncomfortable, but he lets you.
I was gonna say the same shit.
When this is over, you are free to not be with me. I have treated you horribly, and I don't wish to do that anymore, as I've stated. You're an equal to me, and I want to change those things. And so if you stay, things will change, but I won't hold you to it.
You can tell Crux holding back tears.
I give him a hug.
He hugs you back, and his wings like go around you.
I slowly back away. Just very uncomfortable.
No.
Crux
In a
is-
brotherly way.
After a few moments of silence, Crux gonna say,
Thank you. You taught me a lot. And I don't know what your plan is going forward from here, but if I can help you, I would like to. As a friend,
As a friend.
not as an assistant anymore.
As a friend.
Want a pay increase too?
I don't think he got paid.
Definitely not. Yeah. Fully on an
Double my
internship.
pay.
He said he has an allowance.
He didn't have an allowance. He thought he had an allowance.
Oh, yeah.
He
No,
was
he
spending money, and so he like owes a bunch of money to Dr. Malik.
Technically.
Yeah.
$60 still.
Mm-hmm. Well, with interest.
With interest.
What like
We're talking like 40%.
Now we're not getting paid from Edvard anymore.
Yeah,
so-
no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys already got like 1,000 gold from him. Like that's gonna last you a long time.
I say, when I died, I don't know if I told you the first time I died. There was a lot going on.
Now you told me.
Darluva. I wish to know more. I know very little of the god. I mean, I know basic pantheons.
Well, didn't you say that, when you talked to him, didn't you say that he told you he was cut off from...
He did, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's because something with the bubble god, or is it called this in the flowers, or something prior, like a changing of gods, old to new, or anything. Yeah, the old gods, if there were, and so I want to know.
Well, I'm still shocked that I was able to contact him.
I know, so he's
We
not
could- we
totally
could-
cut off.
That could be our next experiment. We could try and find out how to get in contact with him.
I agree, but our priority number one is to kill Zakaldis.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, no, that guy sucks.
Good.
He really, like, he cruckin' sucks, man.
Don't sweat. You swear?
I'm sorry.
To each his own, I guess. But,
I like the insinuation that was a swear word means that Crux
yeah.
name is
yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. I was like,
Eric Cockroach.
No, because isn't it like there's 2 K's to his name or something? There's a double.
It's Kruck.
Oh, no. Well,
But I
he
like,
put
I
2
like that-
K's.
I
He
like
put
that
2 K's.
insinuation.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Kruck.
I think it's spelled Kruck. Oh well. It's spelled with a K. Kruck.
Oh, I thought you said CR.
No.
okay?
Two CUCK.
If anything,
Cuck.
I am curious even more why Zakaldis did the disease in the first place.
I mean, your guess is as good as mine, but from what we saw in Malone's memory, it seemed like the Githyanki really didn't like anybody that wasn't a Githyanki.
I
So
know.
maybe it was meant to be like a war and disease, like try and take everybody out.
Interesting. But did it? I mean, it doesn't seem.
It's a very rare case. So
It's a very.
something,
That's what I mean. It's
either
very
something
rare.
went wrong or he was targeting specific people.
Josephine makes sense, but Wilbert's wife doesn't. At least from what I know from her. Unless
We might be able to get some more insight from Wilbert.
that might be the move.
I don't know if we want to talk to him about it right now, though.
So that's the one of the thing we have in common is the dying or dead wives.
Wilbert's going to actually not get up. He's going to sit there and he's going to hold the luck charm or whatever. And he's noted. I mean, he hasn't seen it glow, but he's got that like hope, and he figures it was coming from that. And he kind of like takes it off, and he looks at it. And maybe this can be a real religion check or whatever, but he was just like, says it quietly so like no one can really hear, but he's like,
Are you real? Are you real?
And he's waiting for any response or anything like that.
Roll me a religion.
Okay. I bet mine is pretty low. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I roll a 13 total.
You hear in your mind,
Either I'm real, or you've truly lost it.
Fair.
It's not reassuring.
I would love to do another religion check to respond. Or
You don't
whatever.
have to. It is glowing when it speaks
Okay.
to you.
What are you?
I'm the bubble god.
No, tell me the truth.
That is the truth.
They say you're not real.
What, mortals? If you doubt me now, then there's nothing I can do to help you.
I need to think about this. I know what I gotta do now. I know what I gotta do.
But he just, I mean, I said he takes it off, but he just puts it back on, but puts it underneath his clothes. And he doesn't say anything back. But Wilbert stands up and say there was like an opening or something.
There's like a small clearing where you guys have kind of set up. Like,
Okay, so we're set up in the clearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a big clearing, but
He
yeah.
walks, he takes his warhammer, closest thing he has to a shovel, and he just starts digging 6 feet, basically a grave. Takes him however long you would take to dig a grave, but he's like 6 foot by however wide, like 2 feet or 3 feet, whatever. And he how does he want to? So he then takes kind of like sticks or whatever, and he places it on top to like symbolize like the covering. And then he takes a stone or anything, like is there like a rock that could be kind of like
definitely
kind of thinking of like Harry
a
Potter with
headstone.
Dobby on it, like after.
Yeah.
But like
Spoiler alert.
and all he writes is in the tombstone just Abigail, and that's it. And he sits there in front of the grave, and he's kind of far away from you guys, but you guys can still like see him.
Yeah.
And all you hear is just sobs. Wilbert's basically just accepting the loss, and he's never really made a memorial or like a shrine or anything like that, but that's like the closest thing he can do, and it just has his wife's name, Abigail. He sits there for the rest of the day, and he cries off and on, but you guys can do whatever if you want to walk up to it, but like that's just, you just hear, and then you just see Wilbur just hunched over, fat, just he's just
I'd eventually walk over.
he's just sobbing.
I think I would just let him grieve.
Knowing what we talked and when I just talked to Kruk, I would want to walk over, but I would wait some time.
He doesn't notice you. He is
I know,
just
I know.
lost. And
I'd sit there silently until you were done.
I look over. I notice you're there.
Gotta have a new purpose.
Done.
If I can't bring her back, if what I believe is not true, I just... Do you know what it feels to lose hope? In any form of love. Maybe you're the only one here that would understand, but I don't know if you feel anything. And so, this is my memorial. This is my funeral for her.
Tell me a story about her.
I remember when we first met. I had just gotten out of the Gilded Arena. I was walking, I had tons of fans. I was much thinner then, tons of fans. Everybody who... Don't laugh. No, I'm joking. But, she was a fan, and she did watch, but she was different from everyone else. She did not talk to me because she wanted, sex or anything from me or money or to show her moves. It was genuine. It was. I could see it in her eyes. She was the best person I have ever known. Was always there to heal me and be there for me. Would sit by whenever I was wounded from the fights. And before she died, we talked about having kids. I wanted some really bad. I wanted a family. I was rich. I could give them great lives, but then Paramalata, it happened. It feels like it just happened so fast. I said goodbye. I remember saying goodbye. I'm sure you were there, but
I remember.
Holding her hand as you told me she passed. It was. I was numb, and it wasn't until I found the animals that I felt some sort of purpose, and now I know who to kill. I know who caused this. If it means changing the way I am, I will do it. But she was the only one truly there for me.
He just goes back to looking at the grave and tombstone. But
Bibbo would silently walk up and just drop a flower down at the grave and then walk away.
Mikey takes the statue of a woman that he'd made you, and in the base carves an Abigail on it, and then sets it at the base of the gravestone. He leaves.
Wilbert actually picks it up. He looks at it. He notices Abigail's name, and he actually moves it because there's like a little gap between the tombstone and the grave, but he sets it right in between that little area. He doesn't say thank you or anything, but maybe you see him because he as soon as you put it down, he picks it up. Looks at it.
Alfonso would also come by and pay his respects.
I would go by and I'd take one leaf off my head and put it down at the grave.
You just see tears just silently falling. He stopped sobbing, but he's just silent there. Just tears just keep going until he's empty of tears, basically. But that's the rest of the day for Wilbert. So I have one more thing I want to do, but wait till next day. What you pour?
Okay.
I was just imitating what you do. Hit the sauce.
Not the sauce.
The sauce is too
You
bad.
pour one out for Abigail.
It was the leaf.
I pour one out.
I give one to Wilbur.
Wilbur just
As you should.
Yeah. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day. I just want to get that invisibility flight launched as soon as possible.
Okay.
It's only like a minute.
Yeah, it wouldn't take.
Well, if you make a bunch of them.
I don't have that.
it would be like
60 potion bottles. Do you think I'm just carrying empty?
Yeah, it would take him 8 hours to make each one.
Then, I'm going to go to Kruk and...
Want to take that flight? We don't have invisibility for long, but I'm willing to take it if you are.
How long does it last? Greater
minute.
invisibility potion?
A minute.
Only a minute?
It's because you can attack and do stuff while invisible.
Oh,
That's why.
Malone's got invisibility.
Maybe we should wait till he gets a few more.
How's he gonna make more?
No, sorry.
I
Actually,
can make-
Alfonso can cast invisibility for 10 minutes.
maybe just long enough just
Yeah,
to
that might be a better
get a
than greater.
look
Then
around.
just do it.
Yeah, regular
Invisibility
invisibility's
lasts.
pretty fast.
no.
Invisibility lasts for a little bit
It's
long.
concentration up to 1 hour.
Invisibility.
But I think you'd have to stay with them, right? Once
It says
think
range
so.
touch. So I touch him.
You
and
can
then it's
concentrate,
And
just
he's
don't do
invisible.
anything else.
Yeah, as long as you maintain concentration.
You can only
cast
do
it on
one.
both of us if you
I'm sitting
No.
next to
Yeah.
you.
upcast
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
multiple
it's
people?
concentration,
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
only one
I
at a
hug
time.
What?
It's
Wilbur
concentration, so just one
No.
at a time.
Yes.
If you
I'll talk to
upcast
you.
at higher levels. You can target one additional creature.
Usually you can target multiple.
But you
Just
need a
you
third level
can't-
spell slot, which you do not have.
Oh, does he not have third level spell slots?
I just have level 2.
Nerd.
I mean, I can give him one. I can make 2 regular invisibility potions.
Yep. And you can give them to him. So yeah, you guys can take flight.
Okay.
I look at you both. Be careful. Don't draw attention.
Careful's my middle name. Actually, my middle name is Mouse, but careful's close enough.
We'll be back in an hour.
Michael Mouse.
These last for 10 minutes.
Oh, that lasts for an hour with concentration.
Oh no, he
Mine
actually
lasts
doesn't
for
say
an
that.
hour.
But
Oh, can I make that?
Invisibility, the spell.
Can I
lasts for an hour.
just make it then? Oh, then
Yeah.
these last for an hour. So
you guys take off, just basically looking for any sign of life outside of like birds and squirrels and rabbits that you guys have been probably eating. I hope that's not offensive to
he will accept any form of offer.
Michael's deeply offended.
eat other rodents, but
Yeah, I feel like midway through their journey, like it dawns on Michael. And he's like,
Hey, Croc,
Yeah,
what do you eat?
me? Oh,
Yeah, like
I eat a lot of. I'm
So
a
good.
vegan.
he's a vegan.
Of course.
Hey, but you know what? Just makes sense. Makes sense.
we've talked about this before.
We have.
That's
Because I think when he was eating the
Cut him up. Cut him up.
huge orc
"It's a
pork,
12."
there was something that came up, and he's like, "No, I don't, because I'm a vegan." Like he said it earlier. I remember it was orc pork.
Because there was something, I don't remember what it was, but somebody made a joke about it, that he was eating seed, and that was like,
Yes.
that was like one of his like normal meals.
That makes sense. Corn.
Yeah, I mean he just eats veggies
Just a
and
deep
seeds.
exhale.
Corn.
Yeah, I know what Wilbert said a couple days ago, but I'm not gonna eat you.
Okay, yeah, I thought this was a trap for a second, even though it was my idea. I thought you really pulled a reverse psychology on me.
No, I'm not that big of a mastermind.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
You see
What's
anything?
that over there?
Oh, hey, you did see something.
You see a much larger clearing in the forest, and it's just a beautiful field of like flowers. You see.
You want to land here?
That's aardvark.
Sure.
We could at the
Yeah, it's
very least
definitely
get
aardvark.
Wilbert some more flowers.
He had the
for
flowers.
His Abigail.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we can make some sort of remedy out of these too.
Sure.
It's a new,
I know you're always looking for ingredients.
New species, possibly. You never know.
Okay.
So you guys fly down into this like, what would you call that? I want to say like
Patch.
a glaive.
Glade.
A glaive.
Grove,
Thank you.
pasture.
Isn't a glaive like a weapon?
Glaive
It
is a
is.
weapon. Yeah, that's why
It
I was
is.
like, that doesn't sound right. But hey, you guys
Meta.
land in this field of flowers. You guys can pick some. There's all sorts of different colors
Yeah.
and sizes. Roll me a perception. I'm gonna roll for Kruk.
He's being watched.
I've never had a good perception roll.
Kruk apparently does not all either.
Extreme.
He rolled a 4.
15.
Any pluses?
He's min max.
-1.
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
-3.
With a
If I were
15
min-maxed, I would be wizard fighter. No,
Minus 15.
come on, man.
-15.
With a 15, you notice what looks like some sort of. You think it's a deer at the edge of this glade, and it's like bent down in the flowers.
I'm gonna kind of like poke my head around, like,
I know you're a vegan, but we could probably use this for food.
We could.
You got a weapon on you.
I only have a mace, and I don't really like hurting creatures. That's why I'm a vegan.
You've hurt so many creatures.
No, I haven't.
At the very least, you've like not objected to. You've helped people hurt creatures.
I just help my friends stay alive. That's all.
Listen, I'm gonna speak up on this. Do you think you can carry it on the way home?
I can try.
You'll have to cut it up into different pieces.
yeah, I'm gonna pull out my sword and just snake through the grass.
You're still
Kruk has
invisible, right?
8 minus 1
Oh, I am.
strength.
I am still invisible. Yeah.
You're gonna break your invisibility.
Yeah.
If I swing at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll take a better look. How many did you give us spare invisibility potions?
Probably not. If it took me to make 2.
Yeah.
We're probably
I think
taking a
I think
little
the plan was just half an hour out, half an hour back.
Okay.
So now we're
I'm at
playing
least.
time.
I'm still gonna approach with my weapon drawn.
Okay. As you're kind of getting closer, it reels up, and it's not a deer. It has a humanoid torso attached to where the head should be.
Wait,
Where the head should be?
where the head should be? Does he
Where the head of the
Centaur
deer
deer?
should be. Yeah, it's a centaur.
Oh.
Oh, it's a normal centaur.
Yes.
Okay.
I
I imagine you said a humanoid torso attached to where the head should be, so I imagined deer, torso, no head, just like chest, stomach, where a head is.
I thought this was some like horror stuff
no,
part 2. I was like,
where the head of the deer should be, there's a human
Torso,
like upper half of the human body.
Yeah.
Can I do a history roll on?
You've probably never
Centaurs?
seen one of these before.
Okay.
But you see it. You're like obviously small.
I'm not
and
gonna
Kruk's still
engage with
invisible. But it like looks up. It like feels like it senses something, and it just runs back off into the forest.
Oh, that's something to report.
And you go back to Kruk, and he's like,
I saw it too. Write that down. I heard like myths of creatures like that, but I've never seen one before.
What do you
We're
think that
definitely
means
in
we
some
are?
undocumented territory.
All right, let's go back and tell everybody.
you guys fly back and report to everybody.
While
Centaurs!
What?
wait,
No, he doesn't.
while that was happening, I'm sitting with Wilbur, and so we can role play something,
Now you guys sit in silence.
kind of.
Wilbert is going to be the first to say something to you.
You're probably the one that, besides maybe Malik, but you're the one that has known me the longest here. And I didn't have a lot of hope or purpose until I found, well, until I joined the animals. They're, this group too, but they're like a family now.
And
If everything bad is going on with
I forgot his name, but
Zacaldus.
Zacaldus, and the animals are already weak.
Yeah.
Could something have been happening to, the ones we left on the boat or anybody else? I think we need to gather.
who else from the animals? is here?
Badap.
Badap's the only other person from the animals with you right now.
us now.
Okay. But,
on
the
the
others
boat-
are on the boat.
on the
So
boat
he wants to.
was
He wants to
Tony and
also.
Big Joe.
He's gonna say,
We need to have a little meeting, I think, just to, maybe brainstorm some things,
Yeah.
like in case the worst has happened while we're here for who knows how long,
Yeah.
Hey, well, I need to accept what happened, but I think stopping the Githyanki and helping the animals should be my new main drive.
so
I agree.
I recommend the three of us just meet and try to figure out next steps.
Well, first we gotta get out of here.
And you realize Badap is like has like wandered up behind you. And he's like,
Oh, sorry. I heard animals and I wandered over, so I just wanted
It's
to know
alright.
what was going on.
It's all right. You can spear.
Are you doing all right, Wilbert? Can I play a song for Abigail?
Sure.
pulls out his pan flute and plays a nice, lovely tune for Abigail, and then sits there with you. He's like,
nice.
And then
What are we doing now?
I was gonna tell Wilbur a story.
Oh,
it's okay for
yeah,
you.
you can.
I'm
You
like,
can.
and I'm just like, but you can be here too if you want.
Oh, all right.
It's like, so you
I'll
saw,
give you a backing track.
you know the leaf I took out of my head and put on the gravestone.
And I look at your head. How many are left? know?
Like a few. I probably have like 5 total in there.
Okay.
And I just say, that's all I had whenever the gnomes found me, apparently. So this is all I have from wherever I'm from. My family, everything. I never had anything. So that's why I created the group also, partially, to have something. So,
Do you even know where you're from?
no.
Have you ever thought about family, or you assume they're gone?
Yeah, all I do know is the gnomes, when they found me, everything around me was burning. So I assume everyone's dead. So
They find you in like a village or in a forest, or
they
they
just
just never said.
Well, they never really said.
How
But-
young were you?
I was maybe 1,
Oh, okay. You don't.
so I don't remember. And not that it will
No,
make you
but
feel
that
better.
makes the looking for family not as. But yeah.
And he's like, not that it'll make you feel better or anything. It's just I never had, and so maybe if she loved you as much as you say, be the man that she wants you to be. Because you at least had. So just remember that. He cries.
No, just a tear. He doesn't sob or anything, but he just
Single tear.
Nago cries.
Cries at his own story.
That's a good point. I can't fail her again. I can't. I'm gonna change my lifestyle.
I hug him.
She'll want that. And if I bring her back, gotta look good, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. I mean, you already look
The
great.
dad.
just grabs him. No.
Listen here.
All right.
Actually, that was the the 3 things I wanted to do. So
Probably about the time we fly in yelling centaurs.
I beat up the mouse.
you guys fill them in on the. I mean, you don't know that they're called centaurs, but
No.
these
By the-
mysterious
What's man people? There was a deer,
Have I
and then there was
read
a
or
torso.
heard anything
No
about these
head.
people?
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
You finally like
Yeah.
when
Do I know
you
that?
say
But they're like a myth, you know.
Do I know like their
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, they're probably referred to in myth as centaurs.
I was gonna say because Alfonso probably knows because
He read the
he
book.
knew what the.
What the fallen angel was, yeah.
How
He's
do
definitely
you
in that
know
book
about
of
a
myths.
deer with a torso for a head?
I'm pretty sure it's a horse.
It's a deer,
Was it?
and then
was
where
it
the
a
head
horse?
is supposed to be is a stomach and a chest.
You only know what he can tell
I mean, maybe there's a.
I think it also had a head,
deer
too.
variety, but yes, it's a centaur.
What's that?
So
Are they
it's like a
bad?
half horse, half man.
Exalted. It's an exalted. It was a myth. They're mythological species.
Then where the heck are we?
Are they only centaurs only found in the Fae?
From what you know of like myth, they were considered to be a fairly Fae-related species.
Yeah.
Like
That's a
existing,
thing.
or
That's a
existing around
thing.
like fairies.
Like does the Fae exist?
Yeah, because I mean, you guys know that one of
Yeah.
the wizards in the flock is a Fae.
Yeah.
We got sent to fairyland. Golly, they're never
phase.
gonna find us here.
It means we're far away, most likely. We don't.
Boy.
In a different place. Completely.
Well, sure, we knew that.
But if there's centaurs, that means there's civilization. So can you take us back to where you saw those flowers?
yeah, absolutely. There's that
Which way
track
was
with
it?
what you know, Fonzo.
We should.
I don't know whose voice I'm trying to do right now.
We should probably wait until we hear back from Grokabera so we can let her know that we are moving locations.
Yeah, I don't
Message
think.
us today.
Well,
though.
you're right. We want to move, but if
If
we
she
know
sends
there's
somebody
people
to
in
this
here.
location and we're not here,
Yes, I agree. But we at least know
we
there's.
don't have food to stay here. Not much longer. What can we afford? A day or two?
well, I have
Maybe
a
it's-
spell. I can create food and water.
Yeah,
Never mind. We're totally fine.
we're fine. We're level 4 spellcasters. We're fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way
We're
you
fine.
guys
We
are
really
gonna
have
die
the
of
house.
starvation.
Yeah,
with
we're not gonna die.
4, 5, 6 spellcasters, I think,
Yeah,
amongst you.
we'll be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna
me.
level with you. My real problem. I can't scroll TikTok here. There's no service.
I punched
I know.
I have this
I
cell
know.
phone.
The next
I can't
day,
use
the
it.
next day rolls around. The next
I
day rolls around.
grab the
You
mouse.
don't get a message from Grokabera.
She
We go
went
find the
into hiding.
centaurs.
Are you guys okay with me doing some time jumps here?
Yes.
Yeah.
The last thing I do
I'm
that I
done.
want to do
I'm done.
I'm done.
is leave my plague doctor mask at the Abigail's.
when
thing.
Wilbert was sitting there, or are you going to
She
do it
was the
without
real
Wilbert?
plague
Because
doctor.
Wilbert, after, well, okay.
Without, I think
never
without.
really said he got up, so he's
Without,
still sitting there.
well, probably without.
Okay.
I would just do it. The new beginnings.
So when, however you, I mean, maybe you don't notice, but when you said half deer,
Yeah,
half
get going.
man,
It's
like
late.
Wilburt just turns around. Like, it's the first time he's actually like turned around basically the whole day, but he's like, what?
yeah.
Dear man, all torso, no head. Just completely weird.
All right. We
So it's the morning of the 4th day. You said you wanted to do something, Ethan?
just
the
leave.
plague doctor.
Just leave
Oh,
the
just
plague
leave the
doctor
mask.
mask.
Yeah,
at Abigail's.
Wilbur ends up getting up and joining the rest of you. He's quiet, but you know he's
moving
not-
again.
He's moving again. Yeah, he's moving.
Michael's gonna
good
curl up on your shoulder if you let him.
No, I'm joking.
Dead. No.
Whenever I'm on a show,
With each
yeah,
with
Mighty
each
Mouse.
passing day, Malik would probably let go of his not disguise, but keeping up his going back to formalities, like
Going back?
Like, because you said when letting go.
Each of the things come back again, yeah. Like the gray face and the mutilated arm and all that, with the claws.
Yeah.
Well, days turn into weeks. And on the morning of the 17th day of you guys being here, a message comes through to Michael Mouse from Grokebear.
That's me.
Yes.
And it says, sorry, got trapped in a portal. Is that 6 words? Are you still alive? Help is on the way. Lachlan and Mirari did not make it. See you soon. And as you receive this message, you hear in the distance, yo, and you're just like surrounded by forest. You look up in the sky and you see the hopeful flying over the forest directly towards you guys. A rope drops down from the boat and Captain Zanto comes zipping down and he lands and he says, ahoy, me boy! Heard you needed a ride. Now let's go save the world.
Oh.
And that is all for this time on Mischief Check, The Rise of Steam. We will see you guys in like a year or something. I don't know. I'm going to be honest.
Next time.
But please stick around. We have some new campaigns coming up, and thank you guys so much for being with us for this adventure.
Like and subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and click all notifications so you never miss a video.
If you do that, you will be shirtless all the time.
True. If we get 100 subscribers, if we get 100 subscribers before the next, whenever we do, Wilbur will be shirtless.
I feel like that's very attainable.
That's very obtainable.
That's good. I like that.
Okay.
Farewell.
Bye.